You guys, I wasn't ready when I test booted this game up. And they throw like this 90s opening cutscene for us. This is incredible. I forgot that this is a thing. I think of the PS1 is when this came about. So everybody, this is the traditional end of the year episode where I play just something random to have a good time for a couple of hours. And this year we're playing Chrono Trigger! So please enjoy this opening first. Because this is really freaking good. Oh my god, look at this 90. This is so wonderful. This is so good for building up the hype for this game. And of course, the man himself, the legend's art. You can just tell it everywhere. Coming through. That's the best character in the game, just so everybody knows. You just saw there, so good. Although everybody in this game, all the party members are fantastic. So like, I would never argue with anybody if somebody else picked a different favorite character. That's kind of how good this game is, but like, you know, I'm gonna call out my favorite. Oh man, also all these bosses rendered in like this beautiful... And the best move in the game they show in the freaking... Oh, that's awesome. Oh my god, well that's violent. That's like the freaking... The original Pokemon manga that was like weirdly violent, the like original like run where like Arbok gets its... Like Koga's Arbok gets its like head decapitated. Wow. Yeah, baby, Chrono Trigger. Man. This is in the running for a lot of people for like the best RPG of all time. I don't know if it's my favorite, but I'm not gonna argue anybody who says this, since this is such an incredible example of the genre. It is pretty goddamn good. And I really loved this when I played this ages and ages ago. Right. So, this year we had a really big loss in the the manga and anime community, and just like geek community in general, the pop culture community, when Akira Toriyama passed away, the modern genius mangaka behind Dragon Ball and Dragon Quest, and also like just like lots of other like projects. He was incredibly prolific throughout his career, and yeah, I just thought I probably. Well, I kind of felt that I had to do something to remember him by here at the end of the year, when I do one of my weird, like, random, let's just do something fun for the end of the year things. I wanted to play something that he had worked on, a video game that he had worked on, you know. I don't know if these are tacky when I do this. I've done this once before when I played DuckTales, the remake of DuckTales, and... You know, because a lot of the classic voice actors from the original cartoon had passed away at the time, so I just played that game at the time. Didn't like, you know, let's hear all these classic voice actors, you know. I don't know if it's like, you know, I fully admit that maybe it's like tacky of me to do like these kinds of videos. I'm not personally connected to any of these, you know, legends of the media that pass away, but, you know, I'm just, you know, a big fan. Yeah, I just like, I don't know, I guess because I think the best way to remember them would be to have fun with the incredible work they put out for us. So that's why I think it would be, for example, this year, really nice to remember Mr. Toriyama here by playing Chrono Trigger, which is, I think, my favorite thing that he's worked on in video games. I of course, fully admit that Dragon Quest has to be the most important work he's done in video games, because Dragon Quest is that gigantically important. But, like, for me, Chrono Trigger is my favorite thing. Dragon Quest is neat, but I just haven't been able to get into it in the same way as, as I just devoured Chrono Trigger when I played it for the first time. And Toriyama's art is insanely important for this game as well. So I thought this is the one I want to showcase. So we're going to do this. What we're going to do is I would like to play, for those who know Chrono Trigger, to explain, and I'll try to keep the spoilers light here, but I would like to play the first AD 600 sequence to its completion, so that we get back to AD 1000. And depending on how long that takes, I don't remember how long it quite takes, because Chrono Trigger is famous for being a rather snappy RPG. This doesn't take super long, this game. I mean, it takes long, but like compared to other RPGs, you can get through this rather briskly. So, but maybe if there's time, like I'm feeling up to it, we'll also play the trial that comes immediately after, since that is such a, classic part of this game. But, I think the opening of the game and the first, sequence in AD 600 is incredibly emblematic. It really showcases Chrono Trigger. It already introduces us to the best character in the game, as I already mentioned. And, it's just good times, and you get to already see a ton of Mr. Toriyama's, really creative designs. Even in that first opening snippet, an extended prologue in a way you could almost consider it, because the kind of real plot doesn't kick in until after you're done with all of that. So I hope that sounds fun, and I hope you guys will join me for this opportunity. I would definitely like to play the rest of Chrono Trigger on the channel someday. So please do let me know in the comments. If you already would like that, then let me know in the comments. If you don't know Chrono Trigger, or you're unsure about me playing through it, I would ask that you watch this video, have a good time. And let me know after that, in the comments, if you'd like me to play through this at some point in the near future, the rest of the game. Because, so this might end up, for now, this is just a fun end of the year little let's have fun video. This might end up being part 1 of an actual playthrough. It either or. But all I know is that I'm going to have a really good time with this first movement. So let's just freaking get in there. Control descriptions. Oh, there's no PlayStation controller options. I bet I could download some kind of mod for that, but we're good. A game this simple, I'll be able to handle it. Very good, very good. Battle mode, active or wait. Time freezes while you select text or items. Maybe I'll put it on. No, because when you want to be waiting sometimes with the dual text, you want to have it on active. Maybe I'll play crazy and have that. Interesting. Original or high resolution? Let's play original, I think. Let's keep it original. This is the Steam port of Chrono Trigger. It was rather maligned when it first came out because of a lot of interface changes and graphics and stuff that were done to it. Graphically, it did not look as crisp as the original, but at some point it got patched and people's perceptions changed. It's now quite well reviewed on Steam. I think this is... I don't know if this is the definitive way to play Chrono Trigger, but it's it's a perfectly serviceable way to play Chrono Trigger, as I understand it. The Steam port of it. Interface, touchpad, oh. Right, because this game was originally... This Steam port is actually ported from some kind of iOS or tablet PC game, so there is this option, but yeah, we're going gamepad. Oh, right, you can change... Actually, you can change everybody's name, right? This is from that era when there's no voice acting, so you can change characters' name. Wow, I'm so used to, nowadays where this just isn't a thing anymore. Huh, okay, very good, yes. name of this protagonist is, in fact, Chrono. No H there, mysteriously, so I don't know if you're supposed to really pronounce it like Chrono. I'll just default to Chrono. That everybody just goes Chrono. Is Chrono correct? Yes. Hey, balloons! For a second you might thought something drastic is going on, but it is, in fact, a celebration. Chrono? Chrono! Chrono, are you still sleeping? Come on, sleepyhead. It's time to get up. Oh my god, look at that sprite work to, like, you know, show the, like, sunlight start to stream in and, like, actually changes the, like, sprite coloration on the windowsill. Wow! I'd forgotten how incredible that is. This whole thing looks amazing. God damn. This was, like, one of the last RPGs to come out on the Super Nintendo, and I think it shows. Like, usually the last pieces of tech on, like, consoles are always just, like, well, at least back in the day, they would always be just graphical wonders, you know, because I think nowadays everything just looks so damn good. I don't think you notice, like, a graphical growth throughout the games anymore. Of the lifetime of console, but definitely, like, in this day and age, it was insane how, like, games just got better and better looking through that, like, console's lifetime, and Chrono Trigger, like, really, you know, blows the bank with this beautiful sprite work. Dear me, I'd forgotten how beautiful Lean's bell sounds. You must have been so excited about the Millennial Fair that you couldn't sleep last night, could you? Well, you'd better not let that giddiness get you into any trouble. I want you to behave yourself today. Sure thing, Mom. Won't do anything wrong at the fair. Come on now, out of bed with you. Because this was the 2D sprite era, there was, in fact, tech for being under the bed. Oh, you can't go back there. Being under the covers of a bed. Magical. Cool. This is Chrono, the hero. In a choice which I think, I don't know, was starting to already be a bit maybe passé back then, after, you know, all the Final Fantasies, but they decided to go back with this, as Chrono is a mute protagonist, so we won't be hearing him talk at all. And, but otherwise, he's alright, he's a cool guy. Like, he's very expressive when you look at the sprites, because, again, sprite work in this day and age was incredible, so you can really watch it. It looks delightful. Yeah, also, apparently very early spoiler for Super Saiyan God here, rocking that orange burning reddish haircut. And it looks Saiyan, too, his, like, spiky hair. It is amusing. I know Toriyama is, of course, you know, famous that some cues seem to repeat in a lot of his work, like, throughout, like, some design choices. But I mean, that's how you build an iconic look, is by, you know, leveraging that on all your work. And obviously Mr. Toriyama is an icon, undeniably. It's about time. By the way, you're going to go see... Oh dear, what was her name? That young inventress friend of yours. Oh, we get to already name Luca. Yeah, that's correct. That's right, Luca. You're going to stop by and see her new invention at the fair, aren't you? Well, run along then, and be back before dinner. Okay. This is one of the most famous openings in games, just having this, like, your mother wakes you up from bed, and you're having a pleasant day going to the fair, right? You know? If anyone watched my playthrough of Chained Echoes, that I started like a year and a half ago and wrapped up a little bit earlier this year, yeah, you know, that game opens with a piece-to-piece reference to this exact opening, which turns out to be a subversion, obviously, but like, Chained Echoes was billed as this like throwback to this era of RPGs, and that was a very deliberate reference to the mom waking you up from your bed to have a lovely day, you know. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your allowance, dear. Have fun at the fair. 200 guilders, yay. So this cat walking around following us is super cute. Just like nice little touches in such a rudimentary world, you know. Beautiful. Oh, the world map. Oh, and also if you stand around, it'll actually tell you what year it is. I wonder why it decides to do that, but... And also Chrono is yapping there. Hey, I am a voice protagonist. The ferry office, can we go there? Yes, we can. Fantastic. The fare to Pore is 10G. Will you be going? No, I gotta go to the fair. A mysterious whirlpool sometimes appears near here. What do you suppose could cause such a thing? If only my dear Fritz would return. I'd ask for nothing more. He left on a journey and he's not yet returned. This is a really delightful world map because it's like... As you can see, it's not like you walk into... There's like one sprite and you walk into town and then the entire town is there. The individual buildings are on the world map. And, Chrono's house. There's our little residence here. It's hard to believe our kingdom has stood for 1,000 years now. Our king is the 33rd descendant to the throne of Guardia. It's a miracle he can manage to rule the kingdom when he can't even keep his own daughter in hand. She's probably throwing a fit at the castle this very moment, demanding he let her go to the fair. Oh, sounds like a pain. Whoa. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the details in this overworld, like, again... Oh, the music changes when you leave the town square. How lovely, yeah. No shade to, the earlier world maps on the SNES Final Fantasies, but, like... Look at the, amount of detail put into this world with all the little trees, the designs on the, buildings, the coastline has, so much, fidelity to it. Whoa! Oh, wait, was this Luca's house? I forgot to actually... I didn't read what I was going into, but... This looks like the house of an inventor, so all these, messy books all over the place. The kitchen is untouched. Oh... That's kind of a fun little detail. It, really implies that she never, pops in to eat there. Because it's... or I don't know, because apparently maybe her mom keeps it clean. Oh, hello, Chrono. Luca's off at Lean Square with her father, Taban, unveiling her new invention. Very good. Yeah, but I mean, you can tell which one's Luca's room. There's, messy room over here. Very cute. Well, I'm not gonna wander around too much exploring because we gotta go to that fair that we saw that was starting up. A millennial fair. Come on now, it's wonderful. Let's pop by the inn real quick, I suppose. That's always part of being an adventurer. Lodging is 10 gold. Would you like to stay for the night? No. Let me know if you change your mind. You been to the fair yet? What? What are you doing here then? You'll have to wait another 1,000 years for another millennial fair. The festivities are in Lean Square, just up north. More tents and stalls than you can shake a stick at. Ah, alright, yeah, I guess 2000 AD will be the next millennial fair, when I'm sure everyone will be having a grand time again, Say, can you spare 10G to buy me a drink? I guess so. Thanks. Let me play you a song in return. Oh, it's the forest music that we heard as we stepped out of town. Lovely. Oh, and the main melody of the game features in it. Beautiful. Welcome. Make yourself at home. I suppose you won't be staying long, though. Oh, I hope my shift ends soon. I want to go to the fair, too. Remember that earthquake we had the other day? No. You're an oblivious one, aren't you? Well, never mind then. Ooh, what's this? This box has been handed down for generations. Should you somehow manage to open it, you are welcome to the contents. A mysterious force seals it shut. Huh. I completely forgot that they introduced this mechanic this early. If you're willing to wander around, you can actually find this thing, because that's something that pops up a few times later in the game. But, like, already, like... And that nice little text there about, like, you know, it's been handed down for generations, you know. Interesting. So it's ancient, basically. Visit our stall in Lean Square. Okay, I see market is closed because they're all at the store, the square. The girl Luca was over in the square going on about how she'd made the discovery of a lifetime. Man, Luca must be pumped then. Something tells me I'm as happy now as I'll ever be. That can be not a great thing, I don't know. I'd be glad you're content, I suppose. Alright, let's go to the square. We could also run off to the castle, I think, but that's a big detour, and there's not, like, a lot to find out there. It's just talk to people who are like, hey, exciting, yeah, wow, yeah. Let's just go to the square. Another classic song. Yeah, I mean, okay, so Akira Toriyama, of course, is integral for the visual look of Chrono Trigger here, but Yasunori Mitsuda made the music, along with Nobuo Uematsu, and, oh my god, who was the third person? Oh, I'm so sorry for there was a third, was it Masami Ueda, maybe? Oh god, I don't remember, but yes, the music this is also one of the best soundtracks on any RPG, definitely, absolutely. A delight to listen to all the time. Today is the 1000th anniversary of our kingdom's foundation. Enjoy the festivities. I surely would if I were your age. Okie doke. Let's get a feel here. Ooh. Oh, okay, there's one of these stalls then to buy stuff. Those runners are busy racing, so they won't answer if you talk to them. Oh, that's what that gaggle of wacky-looking people was running around. Oh, there they are. Ooh, exciting. Man, these two guys who are in, like, armor are certainly champions for taking part in a race like that. I got a feeling that Steel Runner just might pull it off today. Well, I think he just came first there just now. Somehow, the cat is the last one. That's curious. Come one, come all to the Tent of Horrors! Spend your silver points here. Put your bravery to the test. Let me check how many points you have. 0. Well, this is as good a place as any to spend them. Silver points? I got Gil. I got a daily allowance. 590. Oh yeah, because I spent 10. There's a race underway. Be quiet and watch. If you want to try and guess the next winner, talk to me once the runners have lined up over there after the race. Alright. And the winner of the last race was... Cadillac! Oh, the cat won this time, huh? Try and guess the next winner? Let's put my money on Green Ambler. That, like, reptoid-looking guy there. Got good feelings about this. Go! That's kind of fun. That kind of introduces you to the fact that the game doesn't pause. I feel like Egoraptor talked about this when they played this on Game Grumps. Oh no, Cadillac won! Again! Oh! Green Ambler! So I think I'm repeating Egoraptor here a little bit. I'm sorry. It was a really good point that he raised, so I'm repeating him. But yeah, like, this immediately kind of introduces you that, like, this game doesn't really pause unless you pick that, like, wait option for combat. But, you know, it's like an early preview for combat to be aware that stuff can happen even though you're in a menu talking to somebody. It's like, you know, kind of a neat little detail there. I hear Luca and her father have put together another crazy invention. I just hope it doesn't blow up again like the last one. This merchant said he'd buy accessories if they're in good condition. Huh. Maybe I should sell him this old pendant of mine. Melchior the swordsmith at your service. Might I interest you in one of my fine blades? Let's take a look. Ooh! Oh, I shouldn't blow my budget, though. And somehow I can't apparently even get the silver sword for whatever reason. There's no cost for that. But yeah, I shouldn't blow my budget on a new sword immediately. I live on the continent to the east. Come and see me if you ever have the need. Alright? Cool dude.
This is Lean Square. Legend has it that people who hear Lean's bell live happily ever after.
Oh, well, we must be super lucky then. You heard it. Oh, more gear, but yeah, no. Line up with the bell and press the button when you're ready. Judge your distance carefully and press A once more. Oh, there's one of these strongman thingies? Let's go. Hell yeah, first try. Way to go. I'll put 1 silver point on your card. They gave a silver point, huh?
This kingdom's been through some hard times, like the war against the Fiend Lord 400 years ago. You should be thankful things are so peaceful now.
The Fiend Lord. Oh, I think this game has the later, like, redone, like, translation, the new script. Like, they did, like, a new and improved script. I think that the SNES one's fine, I think. It's a really good, like, localization on that as well. But yeah, like, because they talk about mystics in that. The mystics are the fiends in this, so, like, that shook me for a loop there a little bit. Unfortunately, that means that my favorite character might have a different speaking pattern than what he had on the SNES. I might we'll have to see. Like I seem to remember something about that. Anyway, here's this House of Horrors. Welcome to Norstein Beckler's Tent of Horrors. The spine-tingling show is just about to start. How many silver points would you like to spend? I don't have that many. I just came to take a look. Okay. So if you haven't picked up on it already, like, silver points is like the specific currency just here for the fair. Someone's gonna explain it pretty soon, I'm sure, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to get more of those, I guess.
There was a big war hundreds of years ago against the Fiend Lord's armies. My mom said if we'd lost, we wouldn't be having a fair like this today.
Wow, well that is cause for celebration, I guess. All good? Oh, oof. Oof! Yep, she was being active there.
Ouch!
Oh no, we knocked Lean's bell ringing. That's embarrassing.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Uh-oh, my pendant.
Oh, I think she can't seem to find it. Hold on, let me help you out.
Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. I know it doesn't look like much, but it has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back?
Sure.
Thank you. You must live in this town. I came to see the fair. Awfully boring wandering around alone, though, isn't it? Hey, why don't we walk around together for a while? Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, sure. Oh, these freaking animations. You also saw her, like, ponytail pop with surprise. Like, she went, like, eek, when you brought the pendant to her. The sprite work, wonderful.
Yahoo! This'll be fun! Oh, I never told you my name, did I? It's,
You don't remember your own name? That's weird. Marl. Okay. I think it's... I've never checked how this is actually supposed to be pronounced. I think it's Marl, right? It's not like Marley. No, I don't think... I think that's a silent E. So I'm gonna go with that. If that's the wrong, non-canonical pronunciation, my apologies.
It's Marl! And you're... Chrono. What a nice name. Well, pleased to meet you, Chrono. Come on, let's enjoy the fair.
Alright. And we got her tagging along. Is she in the party? She is in the party. What do you know? She is a party member. Isn't that handy? Let me see how many silver points you have on your card. Looks like you got 1. Would you like to exchange 10 silver points for 50 gold? Nah. What's going on over here?
There's nothing like a good fair. Say, have you heard the gossip?
No, I haven't.
Well, just between us, I heard that the king is tearing his hair out over his tomboy of a daughter. Just once I'd like to meet her and see how wild she really is.
Wow, yeah, sounds crazy. I don't know. Marl, have you ever seen someone like that, Marl? Like, can you believe anybody would be that rambunctious in such a position as the king's daughter and be all like a crazy tomboy? Nah. Preparations are still underway. Enjoy yourself in the square for a while and check back a little later. Alright, I guess we'll do that. I guess we'll treat ourselves to some of these lovely confections here. Oh, no, this isn't the one. Okay, my bad. Let's go looking around a little bit more. Oh, this one looks pretty good. Yum! You feel refreshed.
You're such a pig, Chrono.
My dear old wife had made that lunch for me. Always the highlight of my day. Gives me that extra oomph when I'm starting to feel worn down.
Ooh. That lunch? Ooh, okay. Hey, cat. Ooh, cat is following me. Cute. Another cat following me. Good game. Go straight ahead if you want to try your hand against Lucas' bipedal robot battler, Gato. You can win silver points if you beat him. I guess this is kind of a tutorial for the combat then. If you want to. Oh, look at this funny big guy. They call me Gato. I have metal joints. If you can beat me up, you'll earn 15 points. 15 points? Let's go. Alright. You got basic attacks in this game. It'd be like, oh, boxing glove. Ooh, rocked Marl. Oh, I love the, like, you know, situational animation there. You saw that, like, she didn't shoot with her crossbow because, like, Gato was in beat-up range. No, but now she did. Like, that's really neat. Ow, 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 ow! Now, we also have text in this game. Ooh! Ow. Over here, we don't have any text yet. No. So, this uses ATB system, as you know. Oh, well, we're done. We just have to beat the stuffing out of him. Yeah, it has an ATB system, as you could tell. The little bar underneath our characters. I think that's a very different design from what it looked like in the SNES version, but, you know, it's alright, the UI. So you let it fill up, and then you can pick moves. As you can see, you can actually pick anybody's move if both meters are filled up. Like, Marl and Chrono both popped up at the bottom of the screen to, you know, pick moves. So, yeah, you get techs eventually. Looks like I didn't have any yet. I'll have to take a look at the menu real quick, but techs are like spells, basically, or techniques, you know, that cost points to use, but they're the game changers, so, you know, you mix up attacks and techs and you win the day. And the techs are gonna get really awesome as we play on. Oh no, I have lost! And it seems you've won! Here are your 15 points, now wasn't that fun? Yeah. Also a great singer, this Gato. Oh, it didn't restore our HP, that, like, big fight. So if we go another round, we're gonna frickin' die. Okay. Man, Luca's boxing robot slash karaoke machine is, quite the killer. Oh, we do have technique. Okay, so it's showing us the next techniques we get, but we need to grind a bunch of technical points. That's handy. I don't remember if this was in the original SNES game. I kind of like this feature here, but yeah. So we're gonna get a nice, like, multi-hit move called Cyclone if we can get 4 TP. We got 1 from beating up Gato, so if we beat him up 3 more times, we'd get that, but... Yeah, so Gato is, like, the most reliable way of grinding silver points, I feel like. Because, again, it's 15 a pop. I think everything else is a lot harder to do that have big rewards. So, hold on. Come on, cat. There we go. So, yeah, you know. Hey, oh, cat's stuck with pathfinding. Come on now. But Gato, if you just like heal up and go fight him again and again, you can grind up money pretty easily, silver points pretty easily. But okay, easily in terms of like the challenge, but it is a grind. Some of the stuff costs a lot here in terms of silver points. By the way, something I'll highlight at this point, by the way, really deflated values in these in this one. Like I kind of appreciate that. Like we have less than 100 hit points, when I feel like Final Fantasy VII, a couple years later from this, we're already like, you start with like several hundred hit points, and you can go up to like 9999, and the damage values, like, I don't know, it's something neat about just having the values being tossed around and being rather small, you know.
My kitty ran away.
Oh, this kitty? Hold on. Come on, kitty. Come on, over here, kitty. What the?
You brought my kitty. Thank you.
The kitty ran off?
Chrono, you're so sweet.
Yeah, that's me. Always helping out the kitties.
Drinking contest, step right up. Press A as fast as you can. Ready, set, go!
Oh my god. The guy is launching beers. Or, no, I'm not... Am I not I'm not competing against him, I guess?
Not bad. I'll put 5 silver points on your card.
You're awfully competitive, aren't you, Chrono?
I guess so. I didn't even have a chance to say yes or no on that one. Hell yeah, what the heck is going on over here?
Catchy rhythm, huh? You can dance along with Y, X, right button, and left button, too. La-di-da-di-da, I got spending money from the mayor. I was worn out from running around, but watching this dance gave me energy again.
Oops, no, I didn't even go there. Come on, more caveman party. Look at this, awesome. A prehistoric dance. Entrancing, isn't it? Oh, prehistoric rhythm! Oh, prehistoric rhythm! Yeah! Awesome, so this is basically like Heilung nowadays. This is like, somehow Chrono Trigger like came up with neo-folk ages ago. Okay, Heilung may be a little newer than caveman times, but you know what I mean, you know. So, let's jam! Why? There we go. Oh yeah! Smack it! Yeah, look at those dance moves. Killing it. Whoa. Whoa. This doesn't really serve a purpose, but it's kinda cute. So I remembered that the drinking contest was actually here at the caveman party, but that's because I'm conflating with a different caveman party. I know, for people not familiar, this game has 2 caveman parties in it. Very funny. Yeah. But that's fun, you know? The atmosphere of this fair is delightful. Okay, I guess they're still not ready there, so let's go down here. Let's show Marl around on this part of the fair. Where should we go still? Should we show off Melchior's wares? No?
By the way, is there any chance you could talk that young lady into selling her pendant to me?
Oh. I don't know, I guess I could try. It seemed important to her, but...
Oh my, that pendant is... Dear me, I haven't the money to buy a thing like that. Keep it safe. That is a valuable trinket you carry.
Okay, alright. Yeah, it was worth it to talk to Melchior. Very good. Oh gosh, there's still something we need to do here with Marl while we're dicking around. We got this nice, unassuming, simple country girl hanging out with us. I don't remember where you do that. I think we can run off, by the way, if we really want to. We can actually go adventuring a little bit. Does she also chatter if you stand still on the world map? Oh, she sits down. She plops down. Cute. This might be different for the, like, this modern version. I don't remember the world sprites looking quite like this, but I might be misremembering. I don't know. This merchant said he'd buy accessories if they're in good condition. Oh, I see. That's why. That's like a clue to like come over here and try to sell a marbles pendant to him. Very good. Luca's device is all set up now, you know. Just go straight to the back of the square. Oh, really? Are we done? Okay. I guess I just had to talk to Melchior then. Alright. Really? I could swear there was one more thing we were supposed to do here, though. Like, I'm a little bit confused. I thought... I guess I'm misremembering this game then. Weird. Oh, no, never. I see. You had to try and go there and you get this prompt. Okay. I wasn't going crazy. I was like, wasn't there one more thing you do? Whew. Okay. Dab some sweat off my brow. I was like, wow. Okay, I thought I was going crazy.
Just a minute. I want to get some candy.
There is plenty of candy here. We good?
Wait, give me a second to choose.
It's just candy, come on.
Excuse me, I'd like one of these.
Sure, young miss.
Thanks for waiting.
Ooh, I think I may have blown that. I think I should have tried to, like, do that several times. Oh, damn. Oh, well, we'll see how it goes. Alright, well, here we are. Finally, this amazing doodad. What is it?
Step right up on it with the time and courage. Our first ever hyperdimensional transporter is the invention of the century. Simply hop up here, and you'll be teleported here.
Oh, okay. I definitely know that from Jeff Goldblum's experience that this doesn't end badly.
This fantastic machine is the masterwork of my beautiful and brilliant daughter, Luca.
Hey, there she is. Cheering for the crowd. Ah, I love it. Oh, we can walk around and talk to people. My bad.
Luca invented this thing?
Wonder what'll go wrong this time. Oh, that's not good.
What does teleport mean? This contraption is supposed to transport objects in the blink of an eye.
Oh, I guess that is what teleport means, yeah. Oh, hey, Taban.
Give it a try, kid. Oh, it's you, Chrono.
Yeah, let's go. Let's talk to Luca and see how this thing works.
Chrono? I was wondering when you'd show up. No one wants to try my telepod. Would you be so kind? Oh, this'll be fun. I'll watch while you try it out. Just hop up onto the left pod.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Just hop up onto the left pod.
Okay, I'll do it. Jeez.
System activated.
These really animations.
Initiating energy transfer.
Oh, tingly! Oh god! Oh, my atoms!
Oh, okay. Woo! Ooh, amazing! Okay, cool.
So, how was it? Want to try it again?
It worked! Unbelievable! They never... As I was saying, Luca has done it again, ladies and gentlemen. A thrilling display of science at its best.
Alright, maybe I will try it again.
System activated!
Initiating energy transfer!
Ooh, amazing! Super work! This is fun. You want to have a go, Marl?
That looks like fun. I want to try it too. Huh? Chrono, when did you manage to pick up a cutie like her?
Oh my god, that little glasses adjusting animation. I love it. It's so cute. And it's so such craftsmanship on that sprite work.
It's alright, isn't it, Chrono? Just wait right here. Don't run off on me.
Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as this vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine.
Okay, I'll be right back.
You're sure about this? There's still time to change your mind.
No way, I'm not afraid.
Okay, everyone, let's give her a great big hand when she teleports from the platform. System activated!
Initiating energy transfer.
Oh. Hang on a minute.
What's happening? My pendant, it's...
Man, oh, speaking of sprite work, look, they put a little bit of shading on her face to give that glow effect from the pendant. Wow! Speaking of craftsmanship, that attention to detail, incredible. I think it looked like they put, maybe I'm going crazy here, but it really looked like she had some extra light on her face there, wow.
Huh?
Whoa. That's not good. That energy arc probably doesn't belong there. Whoa! What the? Whoa! That's not the platform. That's a tear in space-time, I think. Oh, God. This is gonna cause a problem. Hope you guys have really good insurance on your teleport machine.
Luca, she's not reappearing. Well, alright. As you can see, the girl has vanished before your very eyes. Show's over, folks. Move along. Grumble. It's obviously smoke and mirrors. It's not even real. What just happened, Luca? Where is she?
The way she disappeared. That couldn't have been the telepod. The way that rift appeared and the way her pendant seemed to be reacting to it. Something else must have caused it all.
What are we supposed to do now? Is there any way we can help her?
That girl's face was so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. The way she disappeared. That couldn't have been the telepod. The way that rift appeared and the way her pendant seemed to be reacting to it. Something else must have caused it all.
Okay. Well, I guess it's time for us to hero up. Oh! The main theme. So cool.
Chrono!
Oh! You're going after her? What a fine lad.
That's funny, he didn't even try to stop us this is crazy. Don't do it, you're gonna kill yourself. I love it.
It's the only way. I don't know where that hole leads, but we've got no other choice.
Let's just hope it opens up again.
Well, it's worth a shot. That pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, Chrono. And brace yourself.
System activated.
Initiating energy transfer. Boost the power output.
Roger.
More! I need more power!
Roger!
There! I think we did it!
Oh no!
Ah, my madams!
Good luck, Chrono! I'll follow you as soon as I figure out what went wrong.
Oh my god, we're in 2001: A Space Odyssey. Appear to be some kind of autumnal forest. What? Oh my god. So now you really see the Toriyama come out with these look so much like little baby Namekians. These blue imps. Fortunately, these blue imps are quite the gang of suckers here. Yeah, I only got the one hit. Oh no, I'm still beat up from the Gato fight. Wow, that could have actually ended badly. You got 3 TP? I think that means... Come on. No. Oh no, I see. I needed 4, and the one I got from Gato, like, I needed 5 before. Okay, it's a meter that's running down. Very good. Oh shit, I may have like just challenge moded myself a little bit because I don't really have any healing items. I forgot that the game is that brutal, that Gato doesn't give you anything. Like, Gato doesn't give you a heal afterwards. So, oh man, this is what Chrono Trigger is super famous for, is that, like, the creatures, like, all interact in the world. Like you don't have random encounters in the way that Final Fantasies have you splash into a fight. Every enemy is in the environment, although sometimes they're hidden and they'll pop out, but you get it. Cyclone! Yeah. But you get what I mean, like they exist in the world, so, like, it's not random. I'm gonna use that potion right away. 50 HP, yes please. A little bit of insurance as we try to leave this mysterious riverine valley. Power Glove! It's so bad. Strength +2, speed +1. Oh, +2 is better than +1, so I'm just gonna do that. The headband is cool, but what are you guys doing? Playing around? Oh, looks like you want to play with me instead, huh? Let's go. Ow. 6 damage. Dude, crit! That's right, crits get their, like, own little animation. That was sick. Let's take this. Ah, the Roundillo. Should have killed the blue imp after all. Because now the blue imp might get a second turn. Oh, we're pretty fast, though, so suck it. Yeah, but you see how cute that is, that they're, like, actually, like, doing stuff in the environment, the creatures, even if it's something as simple as playing kickball with a Roundillo. It's, like, delightful. Like, I hate to once again cast shade on Chained Echoes, and I understand that this probably, with one guy working, like, 90% of the game, like, Matthias Linda couldn't, like, implement it to this degree, but, you know, Chained Echoes also had monsters in the environment, but they were never, like, this interactive with the environment, so it was... Oh, my god. Question mark? This theme song fills me with nostalgia. This is a huge nostalgia boom when this song starts playing. This is Wind Scene. I don't know what my favorite song from this game is, but this definitely comes up. This is one of the first ones that comes to my brain. It's this overworld map. Oh my god. Huh. You know, this looks exactly like Guardia, like the layout. I mean, there's no bridge down to Lucas' house, there's no port. Everything looks a little old-fashioned, but I think this is Guardia. Weird. Rooms are 10 gil for the night. Will you be staying? Yes, I guess. Just gotta get my health healed up. But I'm sorry. This is Guardia, right? Oh, hey. It's just... Oh, it's the same box. Okay. Well... That's good. Like, apparently this is the Guardia Inn. This is the same box, but, like... What's with the Ren Fair thing going on with everybody here? Oh my god, this sprite work. Wow, like, the NPCs actually brings a mug and, like, wow. I'm still amazed at the craftsmanship.
Where are you, you say? You some sort of simpleton? Even a half-wit should know this land of Guardia. Our kingdom wages war with the Fiend Lord's army day and night, fighting to restore the realm's peace. Pray tell you knew that much at least.
No, I mean, the Fiend Lord fight, that was like hundreds of years ago. This guy's nuts.
Truly? You're a wayfarer then? I suppose you might not know if that's the case.
I can't talk to this guy's too much in his cups.
Fear! Have you gone mad? This is no time for mirth and mummery. Oh, praise be. They found Queen Lean wandering up in the canyon. She'd been missing for so long I'd feared the worst.
She must be back at the castle by now, getting some much-needed rest. The queen was randomly wandering around in a canyon. Weren't we in a canyon, by the way? Yeah. Canyon which seemed to be where the Millennial Fair should have been, right? Like, in relation to this, apparently, Guardia? Very mysterious.
The Fiend Lord's army laid waste to Zenon Bridge. We've lost our only road to the southern continent.
Oh, really? This is cool. Did you see that? This guy wandering in like an NPC coming in like that? Very neat. You're an outsider too. My name's Toma. I'm an explorer. And if you can spare 10 gil to buy this round, I'll be a storyteller too. What do you say? Let's buy him a drink. Another mug! Ooh, that guy went fast, that publican. Cheers, friend. Well then, a promise is a promise. It's about the missing queen. My travels have taken me to the cathedral in the Western Wood, and there's something most peculiar about that place. It's only a hunch, but... Beg your pardon? I found Queen Lean in the canyon. It seems my suspicions were misplaced. Cathedral in the west, huh? Okay. I don't seem to remember if I don't remember if you could go there on the... Because I didn't really wander here to the west. In you know, our home. But I think the cathedral is there also, but yeah. But what isn't here is, I'm pretty sure my house should be here. Ugh, what the heck is happening? Oh, hey! Taban! And, oh, you're doing repairs on the bell, I guess. I actually forgot that there's a guy who has an anagram for Taban here. That's very funny.
I'm Bunter, the village blacksmith. I'm forging this bell at the king's behest, the symbol of his love for Queen Lean. The queen's vanishing act had me wondering if all this work would be for naught. After all, what's the bell without the queen, eh? But it seems they found her in the canyon up north. She's back at the castle now, and I'm back to work.
Wait a second, you're making the bell? But the bell was ringing this morning. And this makes no sense! I'm being so obtuse, I have no idea what's happening in this mystery situation.
My husband wants a daughter both clever and fair.
Huh, but you have a Wait a second, you don't look at all like Luca's mom. Wait a minute here. That actually looks a lot like Luca's mom.
A millennial fair? Here? Have you been in your cups? Our kingdom is only 600 years old. King Guardia the 21st still reigns, last I checked.
21st? 600 years? Wait a minute.
I scarce remember those days before the war against the Fiend Lord began. The months turned to years. When will all this end?
Whoa, look at this guy. So, you've a mind to buy some weapons and join the fight against the Fiend Lord's army, have you? Wonderful. But remember to equip the weapons you buy. No such meaning elsewise.
You didn't come all this way just to look, did you? Surely there's something you'd like to buy.
Weirdly, they sell guns in this kind of old-timey land. That's odd, but okay. I should still hold on to my allowance, I think. We'll worry about this a bit later, I think.
My thanks. Do come again.
Let's see if the things... It has! We're in 600 AD! If the chrono in the title of the game didn't spoil and all the time, like, symbolism, we've gone back in time! No wonder Chrono's shouting there. Look at him. Help! Oh my god, Doc! Doc, we're back in time. Oh my god. I can't do a really good Marty McFly. But yeah, if Chrono was a voice protagonist, I feel like I would try to do a Marty McFly imitation. Thankfully, he's a voiceless protagonist, so you're spared from me trying to do that. Oh no, here's that destroyed bridge.
The Fiend Lord's army laid waste to this bridge. We're working to repair it, but until Sir Cyrus returns, we must see to the kingdom's defense as well.
Very good. Alright, let's head... I don't know, there's this hubbub about the queen being found. Let's go have a look-see there. Guardia Forest. You can come here, as mentioned, in 1000 AD as well. I don't remember if monsters show up there, but... Ah! Oh! Oh! There's a green imp! Ow! Oh my god, he's razzing me! And he's also very fast! Look at also, you really see the Namekian vibes here, right? Now because he's colored green, yeah. Oh, ooh, green imp! Is up for a bit of a fight, huh? No, stop that, that's rude! Oh, I forgot to show off the tech, by the way. This would have been a really great chance to pop off with that, but... As you can see, since our numbers are rather deflated in this game, we only have 10 magic points, so... We can't just start, like, showboating. Oh.
It's a trap!
Oh no! Alright, well, let's do the Cyclone anyway. Oh, yeah! That'll do it. Yeah. So we can do that 4 more times, basically. That's why I don't want to maybe use that all the time, but, like... Come on now, that was sick. That was an ambush, those damn imps. I didn't check what they were called. They got some kind of funny name, like Roly Rider or something. Alright, let's save this. I could probably get these guys. I'll maybe get 1 hit from these guys, if I'm maybe 2 if I'm unlucky, but, like... yeah, I'm gonna get 2 hits now because I'm attacking that guy who just attacked. Darn it. Yeah. Done. That could have gone better. Yeah, I think the road to the castle is safe in 1000 AD, so you're not bumping into these creatures. Nice little detail there in the environment by having the, like, bushes rustle, but you're not sure if you're gonna get attacked. Cool. Alright. This needs a ton of technical points. Like, we got our first one real quick, like, but man, 74. I mean, it's not gonna be that much since every fight drops some amount, but you can see next one's not that easy to get anymore. Like, there is growth on that front. There might be treasures here that I'm missing, if we're perfectly honest, but we'll just have to let that be. We made it! The castle.
Halt! Who goes there? I've not seen your face before, and those outlandish clothes! Would it be one of the Fiend Lord's agents, would we? Ta! Fat chance, look at him. That boy's not built to lift a sword, let alone serve the Fiend Lord's army. Suppose you're right. Now run along, boy, before we're forced to lock you up in the towers.
Stop that at once!
Queen Lean!
That man is my friend, and you will treat him as such.
But, Your Majesty, there's something strange about his look.
You refuse to obey my orders?
No, Forgive me, my lady. Please, enter.
Wow. That's a scary queen.
Please pardon us. We'd no idea you were Her Majesty's guest. I envy you to be favored by the Queen.
Alright, should I run around a little bit? This castle is actually pretty damn big.
Go downstairs if you wish to rest. The knight's quarters are below.
I guess I'll do that real quick.
Would you like to rest?
Thank you. Wow, actually a little sprite detail. The guy actually has his helmet off while sleeping. Not his breastplate, though.
The Fiend Lord's troops are strangely quiet. Something must be afoot. Zedan Bridge is our last line of defense. It must hold, even should it mean our lives. You're the Queen's friend, are you not? Talk to the maid if you need rest.
Yeah, this castle is quite huge, so I'm not sure I want to talk to literally everybody here. Let's run along a little bit. It is, again, it's one of these end-of-the-year episodes, so I'm happy with going long, obviously, but maybe it's supposed to be a nice little showcase of how delightful Chrono Trigger is, and, of course, how beautiful Toriyama's, like art here is, you know, or, well, obviously this is translations of Toriyama's art into sprite work, so obviously the sprite artists need a huge clap as well, but, like, you know.
The dining hall is below. The master of kitchens has a foul temper. Best stay out of his way unless you fancy a tongue lashing.
Uh-oh, what's this guy's problem?
I'm dying. I'm dying of hunger.
Your meal is ready.
Finally!
Ooh, that's a big meal. Hungry man.
Nom 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 nom. This dining hall is for members of the knighthood, but you're welcome at our tables. Eat your fill before you go.
Cute. Where's that scary chef? Here he is.
Have you come to season my broth with your lack of culinary expertise? Out! Who no place in my kitchen? Oh. What in the name of all that's good is this ice cream that Her Majesty so wishes I prepare?
Ice cream? Gross. Weird. No, it's... Whoa. Hang on. Maybe I'm glad I came down here. I didn't forgot that there's a little cutscene like this. Where is our food and drink?
Oh, Commander, beg pardons, it's not quite ready.
My men and I risk our lives in this war. Is it so much to ask that you keep us fed? Quickly now!
Enough of your self-righteous ranting! You knights aren't the only ones putting your lives on the line for this kingdom!
Tch, I think I've lost my appetite. I've no stomach for meat braised in cowardice. See that my men are fed. Huh. I don't remember this antagonistic commander guy. Where does this story go?
Go find someone else to command! I don't need you telling me how to do my job!
Okie dokie. Maybe I do need to explore a little bit. There's all these nice little story vignettes if you're willing to pop about. By the way, if you go to the castle in 1000 AD, the soldiers aren't dressed like this. They have like more like modern security guy suits almost. It's fun little touch.
King Cardia the 21st sits in audience within. Be mindful of your place.
Okay, let's go in there. Okay, he spaced out.
I am to understand that you played some role in helping to rescue my lady wife. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Might you know what befell Leon? She has been acting rather oddly since her return. And she seems to have lost the coral hairpin she always wore. She always treasured that thing so. Forgive me, you must be tired. Please, rest in the knight's quarters down the stairs to the left. I'll speak to the commander.
Oh, I already did that, Your Majesty. Sorry about that.
The king's chambers are atop the tower ahead. The knight's quarters are downstairs. Go straight from here and you'll find the stairway on the left. The queen's chambers are above. She has granted you permission to pass.
Let's go over here first. Let's go see what the Chancellor guy was up to. Oh. Is that a loom? It's a fun little detail. Oh, I see. The stairs keep going up. Okay. Yeah, it is a proper tower. Oopsie daisy. Looks like I robbed some royal treasury. Whoops. Oh, another mysterious force chest.
Now, what do you want? Be gone from here.
Okay. Oh, I see. This seems to connect. Oh, no. No, never mind. This is still the wrong tower. Just between you and I, the Chancellor has been acting strangely these days. I've spied him sneaking out of the castle time and time again. The only thing I've noticed out of the ordinary as of late is that the Queen's personal guard, that froggish creature, has not been around. They say a curse turned him into a frog, and I question the truth of that. No doubt he's been one of the Fiend Lord's spies all along. Wow, I forgot that you get a little plot dump about that froggish creature already here if you're willing to talk to the knights. Cool. People think the Chancellor's behavior is strange, but I don't find it troubling at all. The Chancellor is a man of strong faith. Why, he goes to Manolia Cathedral every day to pray. Huh, I could swear it's called... Ooh, I just stole the King's bronze armor. Hot damn. I don't need to buy that now. Great. I could swear it's called Manoria in, like, the original SNES one, but I guess Manolia sounds nice. It's kind of like Magnolia, I guess, so, yeah. Alright, let's go to the Queen, then. Thank her for bailing us out with the guards there, you know. Figure out why she's acting so strange. I wonder why. I can't figure it out. Potion. Alright. Another loom.
Her Majesty awaits you.
Thank you. Here we are. It's been over 10 years since Her Majesty first came to this castle, but she's scarce aged a day. In fact, she looks even younger now than she did before her disappearance. Yeah, it's that, you know, royalty. They keep themselves well or something, I guess. You're the one who saved our queen? I'd expected one a bit more dashing. First I'm gonna rob the queen. Waha! An ether. Nice. That'll be handy.
Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to have words with this man in private.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Oh, a private audience with the Queen. Oh.
Come nearer. Don't be shy.
Ooh, I'm worried.
Fooled you, didn't I, Chrono? It's me. But everyone keeps calling me Lean for some reason.
Marl! Oh my god, what an entirely unpredictable plot twist. That it was in fact her. I mean, it's not like her goddamn sprite is exactly the same face-wise. Except for, you know, it's just the dress is different.
I'm glad you came. We were only together for that short time at the fair, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Chrono. What's happening? I feel like I'm being torn apart. Help me, Chrono! I'm scared! I don't feel so good. It's like I'm dying. Please, Chrono, help!
Oh my god, is this some residual effect from the transporter? Are we gonna demolecularize as well? Oh my god, this is so scary.
Am I dying too? I don't feel so good. Ugh.
Well, shit. What am I gonna say? Oh no. I had a private audience and then the queen has once again disappeared. What am I gonna say to the people in this place? Oh god. Oh god, oh no.
Her Majesty's dismissed you already? You didn't engage in any untoward behavior, did you?
Oh, of course not me.
Let us hope that is the case.
Jeez, okay. Yeah, don't go in that room, please. Just, she's very tired. She said she's dead tired. I am just gonna walk on out of here and pretend I never met Oh.
Chrono!
Luca, thank God, a familiar face. Oh my goodness.
You're okay. Did you find the girl? What? She disappeared? It's just as I thought, then. I knew I recognized her from somewhere. We seem to be in Guardia, but it looks a lot older than the Guardia we're from.
Oh, you're a little bit slow on the uptake, too. Yeah, I've learned. I talk to people. It's 600 AD. It's all good.
They must have mistaken that girl for her ancestor. After all, that girl was our Princess Nadia.
What another incredible, unforeseen plot twist.
Marl, that is, Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Lean.
Like this isn't the world's most, original plot in this terms in Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger actually has a really good plot. But it's a little bit by the numbers in the sense that you got the rebellious, princess under a pseudonym thing going on, and it's, really freaking predictable. But I like playing the fool, so I'm sure you folks at home worked it out as soon as they talked about the rebellious tomboy princess, back in 1000 AD. I'm sure I wasn't really fooling anybody, but come on, it's fun, guys. Play along with me, please. It's such a delight.
Queen Lean was kidnapped, and someone was supposed to have gone and saved her. But now history's been changed.
Oh no!
Mara looks so much like the queen that they probably called off their search when she appeared. But if the real queen is killed...
You've caused a time paradox, Chrono.
Marl will never have existed! But there might still be enough time. If we can save the queen, history as we know it should remain unchanged. Something must have happened to the queen in this era if she isn't rescued. And if something happens to her, her descendant, Princess Nadia, will never come into being. We have to find the real queen.
Alright, we do. Also because I don't want to, get blamed for regicide, so, yeah. Oh, there's the same dialogue. Okay, very good, yeah. Well, what the heck are we gonna do? Do about this, then? Man. Whew. By the way, this game, I would say this game plays... I don't know. This game, at this point, with Marl being, vaporized by the inaction of the past, the past being changed, that has the whole, paradox-laden, you can change timelines kind of vibe to it, right? Oh god, birds! Alright, well, it's good. We get a little bit of grind for Luca as well. She rocks one of these mysterious newfangled contraptions in this time age. She has a gun! Does she have any tech yet? She does not, so let's rock these eaglets so she can get some tech as well. Oh my! Oh, and we can see their health. Was that Luca? I think Luca might have an accessory that does that, right? That'll take care of that bird. By the way, you saw me, kind of screw up there a little bit. I should have picked Chrono's move already way earlier, but I was operating by old-timey thoughts of, I gotta wait for the animation to end before I can act. But, yeah, I could have already queued up a move while that long dive bomb animation was going, so, yeah. Yeah, Sight Scope. Reveals HP of enemies. Why the heck not? Let's keep that there for a while. No, not this hide tunic. She's got an air gun. A little BB gun that she's using to blow up guys. Okie doke. No, Luca's design is fantastic. I love her. She's just basically kind of Bulma-ish. She isn't visually that close to Bulma, honestly. Did the other enemies spawn back? Just out of curiosity. They did. Enemies respawn. So, like, I will just do this to, like, grind up some, you know... Oh, I should have aimed for the imp in the middle, but I've gotten all 3 of them. Ah, my bad. But grind up some tech points so Luca can get her first tech as well, you know. Fire! Not dead. Man, Luca does not hit very hard. I think she's more, like, again, her MP stock is huge, and she's lower level than Chrono, so, like... Did she get a tech yet? Hold on. No, we need 4 more to get the flamethrower for her. I would actually really like for her to have that before we go into the next place, so let's really quickly do this fight as well. Let's hope we get 4 from here. It's not usually my style to grind, but there's a particularly rough encounter like coming up right away. Oh, interesting. Did a little, again, like, you know, a different animation for our character there. That's really amazing detail. There we go. Luca got the flamethrower. And we got our first dual tech! So this is, I think, where Chrono Trigger's strength capsule. Okay. This is, I think, Chrono Trigger's really... One of its gameplay-wise, its shining moments. The dual techs are so cool. So basically, you know, every party member, you know, you can... If you have 2 party members, you can combine techs, basically. So, Fire Whirl is Cyclone plus Flamethrower, because they both have those now. You can now do a fire... It's basically a fire element version of Cyclones. It's an element version of Cyclone. And basically how it works is you wait for both Chrono and Luca's turns to load up, and then you select one of them to do that move. And it'll pop out, and it'll be more powerful than... Actually, it's probably not going to be more powerful, because it's only 2 cost, right? It says MP cost 2 for Chrono, 1 for Luca, I think, if I'm reading that correctly. Yes, okay, interesting. Just gonna get Hypno Wave next, okay. But yeah, I mean, these get really interesting, the, like, combinations, because the more characters you get, the more combinations you can discover, and they're, like, really, really interesting, and they're visually always, like, hype. So, like, it's really, really cool to get those, like, neat dual techs in this game. And I hope we get the best one in the game. We might be able to get the best one in the game. You will see why it's the best one in the game. You kind of already saw it if you were paying attention to the opening cutscene. But you will see why it's the best one in the game once we get on with it. But oh my god! Did you see that, like, special sprite for Luca without her glasses and hat? I don't remember if the SNES had that, or if that was an added thing, but that was incredible. That blew my mind, just that extra work there. Hey, didn't Toma say something about the Queen? Hold on, let's talk to him real quick. I was all but certain something foul was afoot at that cathedral to the west. Yeah, he said something about the missing queen and thought it might have something to do with the cathedral. Let's, by the way, save the game now. I haven't actually saved once yet. Let's do that real quick. I haven't been to this cathedral yet, but yeah, apparently the queen and somebody else also went there. I can't seem to remember who it was, though. Yes, I'm just being obtuse again to play it up. I know. If you hate that, then I'm really sorry, but I have fun doing it. But yeah, somebody else came to this cathedral, too. We'll just have to figure it out. Let's go to Manolia Cathedral and ask around. If any of these nuns here have seen anything weird. You can come here, of course, early, by the way, but there's nothing to do here but just talk to these nuns who are just like, we're lovely nuns. We're lovely nuns. We pray for the peace of our world. We are ever so devout. Okay. O great Lord and Master, deliver your judgment upon the weak and undeserving. Okay, this is a very evangelical religion going on here, huh? Wow, okay. That we might reclaim the future for ourselves in your name. Oh, how delicious, I mean delightful looking you are. Slip of the tongue, yes. Oh, I should say my point, really. Before we get on here, I'll say my point. the time paradox thing that happened now is like, this is like an example of the kind of Back to the Future thing, where like if you muck around with the time, the history, it can have ramifications for the future that start to like kind of take effect in real time. It's interesting to me that I feel like that takes a back seat after this AD 600 sequence. None of the other time shenanigans really have that kind of paradox-laden thing going on. It feels like it really more goes for a deterministic thing, like we set up the events in history by going back in time and doing stuff. It's kind of the vibe. Until towards the end, once again, it starts getting more paradox-laden. And in particular, you know, apart from like one huge scene, you know, where you actually do, you know, do stuff that I won't spoil in case I play this game in its completion. But apart from that, then also this game, I will spoil, this game has multiple different endings that you can get. Really the epilogue only changes, and it changes depending on what you do, kind of like, it's hard to explain without getting into spoilers, but you can affect the timeline by certain things you can do towards the ending. That is what I'll say. It's really hard for me to explain without getting into huge spoilers. And those are very, like, you know, change fate vibes, but it's interesting because this game, ultimately, this is a lighthearted RPG that's brisk and fun, so I don't think this game set out to, like, be super philosophical about time travel and, like, fate and determinism. But I think it's interesting that this game, like, never really does commit, like, is it deterministic or paradox-laden or, you know, what have you. It's just kind of plays with a lot of the tropes involving time travel, and honestly, I've said in the past that I don't like time travel stories because I don't like dealing with the paradoxes. That's something I've said like close to a decade ago now. I've kind of actually grown past that. I enjoy time travels because usually there's like some fun shenanigans. If it gets too up in itself with like trying to deal with all this like paradox potential, either it has to be a watertight script that is like really interesting, or it is Tenet with like really wacky effects, and I just kind of enjoyed that. Or like it's gonna give me a headache and I'm not gonna like it. But if the property just kind of plays fast and loose with time travel and it's just kind of there for you to enjoy the vibes and to like, hey, what if? I really like that. And in that front, I think Chrono Trigger might be my favorite time travel story, simply owning because you get to do so much fun stuff bopping around time and seeing the like effects of time's passing, changing, and everything. It's just kind of really fun and delightful. This is really good. A long-winded explanation to say this game's fantastic, even if like it has time travel wackiness in it.
Why not say a prayer for yourselves?
Okay, I will. What do we have here?
What did you find? A hairpin? Hey, this is Guardia's royal crest.
Madams? Oh my god! Lamias! Actually, they're Nagas in this one. Ooh, did you see their health, by the way? Jesus. Nagamur. Oh, I'm slow. That's not good. That's actually really bad. Light him up. That's why I was like, this fight's rough, because if you don't... I think they're weak against fire, because she just got really lit up there, but yeah, like there's like 240 hit points to be played around here. Thankfully, they appear to be weak to fire, so let's freaking rock with our first dual tech. Take it all! Oh no, it didn't... Somehow it didn't land on her. Oh, that's annoying. How? It looked like I had them. She must have moved like a pixel aside in between frames, and we lost out on that. How annoying. No point using that now, so I'm just gonna soften her up, and Luca will smoke another one of these. They are working me here a little bit. Their damage output isn't huge, but... I think they're called Naga-ets in the original SNES one. It's kind of cute. It's like little Naga-et. I don't think there ever are any, like, Nagas, so that's why they just call them Nagas here. But there's so many snake women in Japanese media that are called Lamias. I, like, defaulted on just calling them Lamias, but... Okay, that wasn't so bad. I was a little bit, like, overreacting. But you can see, like, if we didn't have the Lucas Fire Flamethrower, that would have been a bit of a hassle then. So it was worth it to me to grind that move for her.
Whew! Wasn't expecting that.
Oh no! Or that one! Okay, everybody, now you need to listen in really freaking close about what we're about to listen. Also, maybe, I lied, maybe this is the best song in the game. I don't know. It's up there.
Lower your guard, and you allow the enemy in.
Oh, no, this is the victory music, my bad.
You've come to save the queen? The fiend's lair lies within, it would seem. Will you accompany me?
You're a... Chrono, it's a giant talking frog! You know I can't stand frogs.
I suppose I ought not expect you to trust me, looking as I do. Very well, do as you please. But I must save the queen.
Wait! You don't seem like a bad frog. I mean, person. I mean... what should we do, Chrono?
Somehow I feel like this frog is awesome, so we're gonna go with the frog.
Right. I guess I'll just have to get over my, my aversions to slimy, moist-skinned creatures. So, what's your name?
And his name straight up is Frog. This is actually kind of funny. Now I know that we're playing. Now I know that we are playing with the updated translation. This one actually does have a little bit of an awkward dialogue in the SNES version, but it's kind of funny. Luca is like, so you're like a frog, and then Frog is like, I am no frog. My name is... And then this pops up, and it's just Frog, and it's, super awkward. I think I'm gonna make a guess here, because I've never looked at the Japanese dialogue. I'm gonna guess, because his name is probably Furogu in Japanese, which is very different from the Japanese word for frog, kaeru. So I imagine it probably makes a lot more sense in Japanese if Luca is like, so you're like Kaeru or something, and he's like,
my name is not Kaeru, I am Furogu.
It works way better in Japanese, but for some reason they kind of dropped the ball on it on the English translation, but I find it charming. But this one looks like they reworked it to be more sensible, so yeah. That's right, baby.
Frog will suffice.
Yeah! His victory animation is this Popeye bicep pop flex. I love this man.
Alright. Nice to meet you, Frog.
And you as well. This room must conceal a hidden passage. Let us search every corner.
We have now Frog in the party. As I may have mentioned, this is my favorite character in the game. He is... I can't, I barely can get into it about how fucking cool this guy is, but he's gonna be our healer for a bit, actually, because he slurps us up. Great. And then he's got a little slurp slash here as well. Dude, I don't know why, but I just got a little bit misty-eyed that I'm playing Chrono Trigger again all these years later, and I got Frog back in the party because of how cool he is. His stats also completely up compared to us. Man. Yeah, slurp. A little animation there. Oh. Yeah, you have to understand, folks. I'm going to give a little spoiler here. There is a robot that shows up later in this game that might also join your party, mayhaps. Okay, I know that's a kind of a big spoiler, I admit, but I have to let you people know. That would normally easily be my favorite character because, you know, I love me some robots. But Frog is still my favorite. Like, he still beats out that character. That's how much I love this guy. So, yeah. Although, I will also... I think one thing I think the SNES translation does way better now, and I think people disagree with me on this. I don't know, because I've seen people be like, nah, it's actually fine that it's like this now. Frog's dialogue is like 200% more Shakespearean on the SNES. They went like way more ye olde English with Frog on that, and I think it's delightful, but
the best I can do is put on my most dramatic Shakespearean theatre voice when I voice Frog, as you can hear. This is my best attempt at sounding incredibly regal and important, yes.
Yeah, they've toned it down a little bit, but actually, from all I've heard, I heard that, like, they toned the stuff down. It seems like he still has, like, a little bit of, like, ye old-timey patterns to his talk compared to our modern-time characters, so I'm still pretty happy with it. It's all good. Also, I should really show this. Hold on, let's really quickly look at this. You see that? Oh man! Where can you see the... There we go. Yeah, you can see his little portrait again. Very delightful. I think this one I've been lightly jabbing at dear Mr. Toriyama's like habit of using the same stylings in like, you know, like a lot of motifs, design motifs keep repeating in his works. You know, the Saiyan hair on Chrono, Luca having some Bulma energy with her design. You know, it's all over the place, and all the Namekian goblins. Frog. I don't like, he's, again, to feather in his cap, his design feels pretty different from a lot of Toriyama's work. Like, he seems very unique, right? Like this design. If you can point me, please do let me know. I'd love to see like similar looking characters somewhere in his works. Like, it'd be interesting to compare. But like, to me, Frog kind of comes off as a unique design, you know, and that's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, hidden passage. It's weird. Why are we so slow? Am I just like... Is it just this room does it? Or am I like... Did I click some button that accidentally... Yes, I did. Okay. Huh, that's weird. Then there was something wrong with my stick or something, because... I must have clicked some button that made us like move around slow. But now we're booking again. I thought for a second that for some reason this room required you to walk around slow, but no. Oh man, those hopping animations on Frog moving around. Delightful. Yeah, if I was gonna hide a secret passage, of course it would have to be a cathedral thingy here, you know, or like an organ key or something. Yeah, so classic. Alright, we are in the first dungeon of the game. So let's rock this area. Oh! Ambushed by gargoyles!
Oh. Your capoeira kicks will do not defeat me, Diablo. Taste the steel of a frog!
There we go, 38 damage. Yeah. Oh my god, oh, I forgot that these guys kick this much. This is very cool. Just gonna... Oh.
Dat mag is a bug!
Oh, crit shot, yes! Alright, nice. Yeah, I actually feel like this first dungeon is a little bit challenging because Frog's healing... I don't feel it's super good. Like, he's not the primary healer, but we gotta rely on him and items for now. Ooh, hold on. Permanently raise strength? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, Luca's strength is 2. No wonder she's hitting so low. Athenian water. Revives a KO'd ally. Oh, that's an interesting translation. I don't think it was called that on the SNES. Okay, but good to have that. You shimmy-shamming a little bit too, buddy? Yeah, let's go. Combo! No combo yet. Combo! Let's see how fire works. Oh, he moved out of the way. So annoying. Maybe I need to turn off the, like, active thing, because I'm lining up these moves really badly with these. Although some enemies like to sit around in place, so I think, like, that's, like, the challenge, really, is, like, you know, you gotta, like, you know, maybe use those techs, area techs, more on enemies that like to sit around. Like, the game gives you opportunities for those. Like, some of those roundodillos we saw were kind of sitting in place. They were perfect for setting up a big spin move like that. Yeah, I guess we'll be okay for a while longer. Potion. Yeah. I will say, I think this is my eternal problem with the SNES era RPGs. I think the level design isn't super compelling, so... Because, like, the places just kind of have similar designs as you keep traversing them, right? Like, it's just kind of very, like, you know... I mean, it's a beautifully designed place against the sprite work on this environment is wonderful. No shade on that. But, yeah, I don't know, like they're just kind of a bunch of rooms without a ton of variance in them, and I end up kind of just being like, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of... I'll play these, obviously, always. Like, I love these games, so, but then when we get to these, like, they... Can you put the maiden suit on somebody else, by the way? Can the guys wear it? They cannot. It's specifically for ladies. Alright. So it goes. But it's for Luca. Luca is a lady. A lovely young inventor lady. Good. Getting lots of supplies. We need those again, because I think our primary healer is not really here. So. Let's party. Yeah, but I guess I'm complaining about the, like, you know, setting up the area AoE dual text, but, like, honestly, it's also kind of part of the strategies to, like, pay attention to the enemies and see, like, which enemies give you opportunities for setting up, like, AoE moves since they're moving around the area. Chrono Trigger is really a strategic game in some ways. It's not super deep, but, like, it's pretty fun. Like here, these guys are stuck on this staircase. You see that? So this is a perfect time to set this up. Let's go. And in case they survive this, I'm gonna put a... Oh, no, they really don't like fire. All right, goodbye, snake. What were those called? I didn't check what those snakes were called. We'll get a chance. Another Athenian water. Very handy. Good drops from these enemies, honestly. Whoa!
What's with these disguises? Hurry up and change. I had to be walking around like humans in here.
Okay, yes, hello, fellow monsters, fellow fiends. How do you do? Man, the music changing to these good vibes musics for, like, the silly room. Okay, after I just complained about not having fun stuff in these dungeons, then they slapped this super fun room on us. That's on me, I'm sorry. I should have not have doubted how fun Chrono Trigger is.
Oh, it's almost time for my shift. I hate pretending to be human. They're so smelly and repulsive, it's demeaning. Yakura's a genius! His plan to imprison the Chancellor and take on his role worked like magic. Now the Queen's ours and the castle's in an uproar. This is rich.
Oh, just explained everything, the whole plot here. Heh. Gonna have to find this Yakura then and give them a stern talking to.
Those ones we ate last time weren't so bad. And those 2 soldiers we just caught look plump and juicy.
Alright, I think I'll pay my respects to the Fiend Lord statue before my shift starts.
Okay, interesting. Ooh, look at this little sprite work here. Fun! Let's go check out what's going on in here. Oh! Hey, we found them! Wow, the queen! The real queen! And you guys got kidnapped too?
Did you by chance come to save Queen Lean? Oh, you did! That's good to know.
100 guilders, yay. What? An ether! Yay! So many good supplies. Yeah.
Oh, how good of you to come. I'm sure Yakra will be pleased. Please, pass the time in here with us until he has a chance to come and greet you properly.
Yakra? Wait a second.
Oh, you came to rescue me? How kind of you. But I assure you there's no need. The master of this place, Yakra, is so very kind. I've decided to stay here. Please, make yourselves at home too.
Okay.
Don't be in such a hurry to leave. Please, take the time to enjoy yourselves with us.
How entirely predictable. Let's party. Alright, these guys were called... Now I'm gonna find this out. Oh, these serpents. Tell me what they're called. Vipers! Got it. No, okay, now I gotcha.
Light him up.
Yeah, that'll do it. I imagine the regular Cyclone isn't gonna be good enough to, like, kill them one, because they got, like, fair amount of health. This is, in fact, a, tuned-up dungeon. Wow, that poison ticks really fast. This game's... Hold on now. Did you see how quickly that poison was ticking there? That's crazy. I think this... Can I change the speed real quick? Oh, by the way, freaking bookmark. I love that modern games will have this option. If you just have to call it quits, but you can't make a save, you can just make a little temporary save. Battle... How is that normal if that's how fast it... Whoa, okay, I'm gonna put it to slow a little bit. That was way too fast how quickly that poison ticked. Oh, no, not quit the game. Jesus, we were about to have a real big mistake there. Why would you put the quit button there like that? Oh my god. There we go. Good as new. Everyone's just getting slurped up by frog. Ugh. Weird. I thought the... Oh, hey, now this happened again. Wait a second. Why does this happen? Hold on now. Okay, I don't know. Something weird about my controller is the only explanation I can come up with, but sometimes, yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, like, where was the thing? Oh, great Magus, Magus the Great, your eyes are brighter than the stars, your flowing hair like waves atop the sea. Even those miserable sunny days abate when we feel your seething hate. Even brightened halls hold no fear, just so long as you are near. Magus, huh? Speed belt, yes. Ooh, he's already got a power glove. It's so bad. Let's put that speed belt on Chrono. That's faster than speed +1. Yeah, why the heck not? He'll lose out on strength a little bit, but nah. Man, they're so deep in their veneration of this Magus that they don't seem to even notice that we're just dicking around here, a couple of humans. Do I take the sight scope? I'm really enjoying the sight scope, though. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm not going to use the Guardian Bangle right now. I'll give it to somebody else eventually, I guess. Yep. So this is Magus, huh? The Fiend Lord. Oop. Alright. You guys have a good one, worshipping this evil Magus guy. We'll see about him someday, I guess. Oh no, did these guys respawn? Wait a second, I'm pretty sure I bombed these guys already. Oh, no. Ooh, that's a problem. Steel Saber! Hold on, who is that for? It's for Chrono! See, isn't it? I'm so smart that I didn't put money in this store. Okay, that was a very difficult puzzle. You are the captured humans, right? Strength capsule! Because they said there were 2 captured soldiers, yeah? Fantastic. Let's give it to Frog this time. I was gonna say, didn't I give it to Chrono? Because his strength seemed to be back to normal, but right, because I took out the power glove off of him.
You're humans! They've hidden the queen in the back! Please rescue her!
Oh, the sprite work, having a guy with a sitting sprite, man.
Somewhere within this complex there's a shrine to the Fiend Lord. I heard there's treasure to be found there as well.
I did it! I found the thing! Oh, we're stuck this again! Wait, why does this game do this? Hold on. What is the button that does this? I'm confused now. Oh man, this is really embarrassing. I really wish my delightful Chrono Trigger playthrough and a year Chrono Trigger fun wasn't... Oh, okay, I found it. It's not a problem with my controller. It's the circle button that I keep hitting accidentally, apparently. That's for walk and run. Okay, good, alright. Probably should have paid attention to that screen which showed me all the controls, huh, instead of this idiocy. Alright. There we go, threaded the needle. I don't want to fight those guys again. But these guys! We're running low on chronos, by the way. MP here. Gonna have to use one of those ethers, but I think now, if ever, is a good time to use those, so just do that and wipe them out. How close are we to Frog's thing? Athenian water? Oh, I'm glad I asked, because we got Slurp Slash. We're there. And we got X-Strike. Yes, that is the best dual tech in the game. I'm going to show you right now. Costs 2 from both. It only works on one enemy, but... Yes! It's... Okay, so as you may realize, my only reason I think that's the best move is it looks freaking radical, but that looks so cool. When they do that, like, little slice animation there, it's incredible. I love it so much. I know, I have some, like, really dumb reasons for why the things that are my favorite, but come on, that's so neat, that animation where they do that slide and they leave an X there. Ta-da! This is a save point. There we go, save point. I think this game also has, like, tents you can use to heal up here, but we don't have any yet, so I'm gonna let that be. Oh yeah, Chrono is out, by the way. Hold on. How much does an ether in this game? 10 MP. I was kinda expecting that, yeah. Yeah, we're running low on supplies here a little bit. Yeah, this is a little bit challenging in terms of, like, the endurance run that this first dungeon is, but I think we'll be fine. A shelter. Oh! I think that's exactly the item we need. Okay, so I'm gonna explore a little bit more, and then we'll use the shelter a little bit later when it's time! Sneaky.
No, stop that, you idiot. I said 1,000,000 times that was just a decoy.
Sneaking past me, huh? You must really think you're smart. Let's go.
This guy is an underling. Oh, that's a funny name for this guy. Oh, wow, we really got a drop on him. Like, kind of was checked out and sleeping, huh? How are we doing with the other guy's text, by the way? We're about halfway now to Wind Slash. Hypno Wave, slowly. Ooh, it doesn't even say what Frog's next thing is, so, yeah. Oh, Slurp Slash is also a fun move, but obviously, you know what my money is on. Can I show off Slurp Slash? Let's see. Oh, there it is, Slurp Slash. There we go. Oh, I should have used it on the enemy that's further away. He like, drags it in with his tongue, and there's, like, a little funny little animation with the ball tongue. Ball tongue! That may have been the decoy, huh? Thankfully, these frogs were pretty... these bats were pretty easy. The frog is not easy, the frog kills. Yeah, they've only got 18 health. A mad bat? Okay. Oh no! But they're hard to hit, huh? Okay. That's how you want to play it. Yeah, better not waste MP on those guys then. Those bats are that easy to KO. Oh my... Oh no! Okay, this is a fight for some tech though. Let's see how well this works. There we go. Let's go. Oh, and you can take out the Mad Bat. Oh, that wasn't not very huge damage. Oh, we can actually catch 2 people with the line. That's right. Even that has an area effect. Man, looks like every enemy here is really weak against fire, which is handy because that's the only element we have right now. Almost like they designed the level like that. Clever. Potion? Panacea. No entry within. Okay, I see what the challenge here is. We've got to explore a little bit to try and figure out how to get in. I see those bats up there, and this guy's styling. Come on. Ooh, okay. Let's go. We'll catch the bat at the same time. And... Slurp Slash. There you see the animation. Very fun. Ooh, that's not actually that huge damage. I think my regular attacks do more. Oh, it missed the Mad Bat. Oh, no. Oh, did you see Frog's, like, model slide across from that attack, too? Oh, my. Some really creative stuff with movement and... Oh, I forgot to do this right, yeah. So I'm being a little crazy with my text here because, okay, we're gonna use that shelter soon, and I think we'll be good after that. I think we're coming to the end of this dungeon, so that's why I'm being a little crazier here with these. Okay. I'll try and kill this bat with this move. Diablo! Ja! Yeah, that's more damage. Okay, so it's just that the underlings have, like, pretty good, like, defense on them. Those chunky lads. That's why, they are a little bit hard to wear down. Yes, good. Oh, no. Oh, man! See, this is why this game is so charming when you get stuff like that. Like that guy... sliding down the freaking balustrade, the railing. It just like, come on now. So fun. He was like, check out how cool I am. Booyah. As he came down here to attack us. Oh, man. Chrono Trigger, man. Oh, no. Maybe I should have actually rested and then come here because this is a fight. No, not that combo. Right in the middle, let's take out all 3 of these goons. And in the meanwhile... Oh, we're out of tech. Okay. Ooh, Luca is almost out of commission, actually. Yeah, I'm really taking it down to the wire here, aren't I? Alright. Yes! That... The fucking Zabugan! Clean. Pretty clean. Yes, yes, we need that, those levels here. An iron sword. So it's a little hard to tell, since we have 2 sword-wielding guys. There are 2 different types of swords. Like, Chrono seems to have curved swords or sabers. Frog has big old claymores. It is, of course, for Frog, this one, then. They wouldn't give another new sword for... for Chrono, like, that soon. Sounds like something opened up. Yes, now is an incredibly good time to use that shelter. Actually, I don't remember if, like, we're at the end yet, but still. Now's the time. I'm gonna do that, yeah. Gotta save the other stuff for, you know, any big fights that might come our way. I don't know. Okay, let's party. Whee! there's a door here. How handy. Oh, yeah, we're not done. There's still a encounter. I like this. It's like kind of, if you feel like you don't want to do these fights, like you can try to avoid them. Sometimes enemies will aggro if you step on a certain screen, you know. Like they will, like, you know, like, sometimes you can't avoid enemies, like there will be a little spot on the ground that will trigger the encounter, but it's, you know, yeah, it's kind of nice that, like, you know, a lot of the time you can avoid these encounters. Alright, let's party. No, man, Luca is so slow. We need to get something for her. Speed her up a little bit. Because, oh, they got too close. Didn't I put this, like, gameplay down? Like, the speed? It still feels way too fast for me. It's, like, wacky. Ah, well. Oh, there was another one! You know, I don't think I could have beaten these guys. It would have been really, really rough fighting this encounter without me using that shelter in between, so I think I did the right choice. I was really resource spent after our brouhaha there. Yeah. But yes, there is in fact another save point here, so there we go. Oh.
Prepare yourself, Queen Leon. It is time you bid farewell to this world.
No, the Chancellor.
You! How did you get in here?
Frog!
Flee, your majesty! We shall dispatch this fiend.
Be careful.
Alright, she's still alive! So I feel like, by the way, seems like, you know, real-time travel rules. Princess Nadia, Marl, should have really only vanished once the queen actually was killed, right? And we should have gone even further back in time to stop the killing in that case, but that's not how this game works, so it worked with an interesting variation of that, so it's fine. You know, just a quick point there that, yes, in fact, the queen never did die. Thankfully, we made it in time.
There's no use in fighting. None of you will leave this place alive. Intolerable frog! Let us see you hop your way out of this! Enough of this Chancellor charade!
Aha! Yakra reveals himself. The Chancellor transformed into Yakra! They say it like we know what Yakra is. Like, we've only heard his name like once or twice, but yeah. Boss music! I should have healed up before I came here. Oh, actually, yes. Suck it down! Oh boy. Oh, he is not weak against fire, huh? Okay. Good to know. I'm gonna keep chucking that shit at him anyway, and also X-Striking! Ooh, that seems to... Oh, that sound effect, very funny. Seems to trigger a, Oh, no. Kind of wearing us down. Let's take a break from dual text. Needle launching attack. That animation is weird. Yakra's design is a little, like, yikes. Yeah, let's just... Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on now. Oh, did I mistake? Because he seems to trigger... He didn't trigger every... Okay, he didn't trigger that time. I don't know how his, like, reactions work, but we got, Let's take a quick heal break, shall we? Oh, Ooh, I'm wasting time because I don't have the thing. Let's do an extract for a change. Light this guy up. Too close to counterattack. Interesting. Good to know. So he is like doing some kind of like counter thing when he does that, like that grog move. But what triggers it, when it triggers, I'm not sure. Oh my god, the needle attack is bad. Yeah, nice. While he's in that corner, we really should open up on him. Oh! Got him. Man, that was scary. The pace of this game in this mode, I don't understand. It feels way too fast for my tastes. I know most people complain that, like, turn-based RPGs are too slow, but I was getting a little freaked out by how fast everything went there. I'm a little... Yikes. I gotta look at those, options again. Hey, we got Hypno Wave. Nice. Yes! Oh, I think now we're gonna get the best song in just a second. So everyone, like, open up your ears. It's, again, I don't know if it is actually the best song. It's so hard to pick, but it's gonna be a good one.
Thank you, Frog. I knew you'd come to rescue me.
His Majesty awaits most anxiously. We should return to the castle. I thank you, Chrono and Luca, for all your aid.
And I as well. Please, accompany us to the castle. You will be most welcome guests.
Oh, but I want to get the treasures! I have a chance to get the treasures, yay. Oh! The real Chancellor!
Oh, my thanks. That monster stuffed me in there like a sack of coin.
Oh, Your Majesty! I am undamaged, as you can see.
He's even titled True Chancellor. Oh, I forgot that happens. That's adorable. A mid-ether will really heal you up.
Yes, let us be on our way.
The freaking hero music.
You cannot know how I worried Lean.
Yakra, that vile beast, impersonating me and kidnapping the Queen. We must institute a stricter criminal justice system in this kingdom to ensure such fiends never threaten the royal family's safety again.
Yes! Oh! This is Frog's theme. I misremembered that it plays when he, like, first jumps in. I suppose it's better saved for this moment, and, like, man, I'm getting misty-eyed again, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm getting this feeling, but, like... It's glorious. It's just, like, wow. I can't believe how good this is. Anyway, yes, I gotta move on, sorry. I was just vibing for a second there.
I am disgraced. I failed to protect my queen.
Frog!
Like, when I played this first, my heart broke. Because when I first met Frog back in, I say like I met Frog. When I first like played Chrono Trigger and like Frog came up, we met him in the game. Like I already was like, this guy's so cool. And then this moment hit, and I was just like, man, okay, damn, okay, fine. Frog's gone. Like his glory has waned. Yeah. Anyway, we should go fucking check out right over here. Yeah. We should really have a look-see about the guy we came here originally over. I was gonna just walk out there for a second, follow after Frog, but let's go see that everything's fine here, yeah? Marl! Whoo! Or Princess Nadia, should I say? Yeah.
Huh? What happened? Princess Nadia! Chrono! It was awful. I was so afraid. I couldn't see or feel anything, but I knew I was someplace cold.
This is actually really creepy that she, like, somehow existed still. They never really expound on this. I think. I don't know, maybe Chrono Cross at some... I don't remember Chrono Cross very well, but like, this idea here is, like, kind of... Ugh. Actually, when you think about it for a minute longer, it's like, this is very unpleasant. Yeah.
I wonder if that's what it's like to die.
Your Highness,
You came to help me too. Wait, Your Highness? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured me out, huh? Sorry, Chrono. I didn't mean to trick you.
By the way, I noticed now that there was no lighting effect when her pendant glowed. I think it just looked so good that it fooled me. Like, she's got the same lighting on her face here as well, so I was just, like, seeing what I wanted to see. So apologies on that, everybody.
My name is really Nadia. My father is King Guardia the 33rd. I just wanted to go to the fair and have fun like everyone else. But if you'd known who I really was, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair, would you, Chrono?
Oh, let's be a good guy, come on now. Yes, I would have.
Oh, Chrono, that's why I like you. The real queen's safe, right? Let's go home, Chrono.
Alright, fantastic. So, we've completed everything I kind of wanted to do, right? Like, I wanted to play the AD 600 part of the game. This was it. The opening AD 600 game part of the game. There's still a kind of fun sequence, so I think we'll play a little bit longer. I might play the whole thing. We'll see how it goes. But, yeah.
You must be the real Queen Lean. My, we truly could be twins. You get along well with the king now, you hear? Or I'll get angry.
Actually, I wouldn't even be able to do that, would I?
Never mind. I just, wish you all the best.
All these charming little moments, I forget that this game has them. Like, again, this is a really, you can see how snappy all the, like, cutscenes are. Like, we don't ponder very long. But, like, there's so much, like, oozing character throughout these, like, characters here, right? Like, everything is a brisk pace, but, like, it's still got so much identity to it, this game.
Ah, good, you are safe. Even to look again now, you are the ghostly image of Lean. Your manner, on the other hand. Never else mind that. You've done me a great service. If there is aught I might do for you, simply speak it, and it will be done.
Very good. He's still here! I didn't remember this! Oh no!
It was my presence here that endangered the Queen. I can remain at this castle no more.
Eee!
It's rude. Indeed, your resemblance to the Queen is uncanny. Chrono, you've the makings of a great swordsman.
Maybe frogs aren't so bad after all.
Man, you see the little character growth there with Luca? With that parting moment, like she actually feels sad about saying our goodbyes. By the way, we are still beat up from the Yakra fight. I'm gonna go rest up. Although Marl has handily leveled up. Has she gotten... She still hasn't gotten her aura move yet. This is a decent healing move. Marl is sort of kind of the healer of the game, so... I seem to recall it's a little bit better than Frog's Slurp. I just want to see if this guy's dialogue has changed now that Marl is here.
You mean to tell me that was not Queen Lane? I don't think I wasted all this time whipping up a batch of that ice cream she wanted so badly. I suppose it's for the best. I cannot imagine such a dish would have been appetizing.
Very funny. I'm glad there was updated dialogue here as well. The time travel shenanigans and stuff, like how stuff connects and changes, is one of the fruits of this game for sure, so it's a delight to see that. Oh, one last time we get to listen to that music, yeah. Get a vibe for that. So I think, yeah, I guess I should have rested at the inn, or the Knight's Barracks. Okay, you know, we're really over leveled for this forest, guys, now. So Yeah. In fact, apparently we're like water now. Can't be hit. Very good. Yeah, we're gonna just... I'll make it for sure. Technically, I probably shouldn't need to rest up. But since this seems to be an old school game where you don't get free refills, whatever the heck you want, you know, I gotta be mindful about that, yeah? So I'm gonna go rest up at the inn, and then we're gonna head back to the canyon, which should be easy, as mentioned. Ooh, we should see, like, because Luca had that interesting, like, unique sleeping sprite. Does Marl get something interesting? I mean, Chrono also's got a cool one, too. Like, he's got a little resting face. Let's see, everybody's in bed. Oh, her hair is... Oh, that's so neat. Like, her hair was undone. Yeah. Man. So lovely. I just... This... Mwah. The sprite work. All my love for it. Yeah, let's pop a save there. Goodbye, frog. Mwah. Yeah, I'm gonna kill these guys again. In fact, weren't you guys blue imps earlier? Oh, yeah, the enemies have actually changed. Now I just now realized. Yeah, okay, so this actually might not be that easy. Alright. But yeah, I mean, this is where we came from. We came from that canyon, so I think we just go back there and maybe we can... Maybe we can escape to the future the way we came. I don't super remember, but I think this was how you got out of here. Okay, you see there, like I didn't bump into an enemy, but the... Fiendillo? Oh no. But the enemy's triggered all the same, so yeah. Sometimes that will happen, and... Ooh, freaking ground pounded me. Sometimes that'll happen, you can't really help it, but it can be frustrating if you're, like, really, like, low on resources and you just kind of, like, want to, like, get to, like, a save point to use a shelter or something, and then that happens, you know. Ooh, I should have killed... Seems like that guy counters every attack I make. Should have killed that green imp first, because that Fiendillo took us for a ride. Fire! Yeah, sniped him right between the eyes. Yeah, ooh, we got Wind Slash and Aura. Aura Whirl. I believe that is an AoE healing move, crazy enough, so that could be handy for a situation like that Yakra fight we just had, yeah? Wait a second, where did we come from? Here, okay. Freaking out for a second.
So, how do we get home? Well, Your Highness,
Please, call me Marl.
Well then, Marl, observe!
Whoa! Luca, you're amazing!
Sorry, I should be more humble in front of...
Enough already! I'm a princess, but what's that mean? I can't do anything special. Except heal us, that's pretty cool. But you're incredible! I trade my name for your genius in a heartbeat.
Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call these distortions gates. They're basically portals to the same location in a different time. But gates are unstable. That's why they appear and disappear all the time. So I use the principle behind my telepod device to create this gate key. It's what's locking the gate in place.
But why did this gate suddenly appear in the first place?
Either the telepod had something to do with it, or something else made it.
This is starting to sound complicated. Why don't we head back to our own time for now?
Alright. Coming, Chrono?
Whoop. Easy! Ooh, that haunting music. Ugh. Oh, thank goodness, everything's back to normal. Well, that was Chrono Trigger. Fun game. You can see it really is a pretty short game, though, yeah? Like, well, just they really weren't lying about it being a quick RPG, huh?
Phew! We made it!
Chrono, Luca, why don't you come back with me to castle?
It will give me a chance to thank you properly for everything. I'm really sorry for putting you through all this, Morrow. What are you talking about? It was the most fun I've had in months. And I made new friends, too. It was really fun being, like, existentially non-existent for a minute there. Chrono, be a gentleman and take her home. I still need to do a little more snooping into why that gate appeared. See you again soon, Luca! Well, Chrono, are you ready to escort me home? Let's go. Aw, man. Now we lost Frog and Luca. Oh, what a bummer. Well, it's the epilogue of the game, obviously, so, you know, I guess everything's fine. We can pop by Luca's house, of course. We don't need to say goodbyes. There you are. Producing the form factor of a bipedal robot without compromising balance is tougher than I thought. Oh, Chrono! Hurry up and escort the princess back to the castle. I thought you were working on the gates, but now you're building a robot? What the heck is that all about? I guess Gato is a big guy, so improve the design. Oh, the cathedral isn't here. It's actually gone. Fantastic, fascinating. But here's Zenon Bridge, which you can see actually exists, you know. And there's people coming to the fairgrounds. Interesting. So they managed to repair the bridge at some point. That's good to know. I forgot that you can have a little... You can even explore over here. Man, I forgot that there's so much to look around in start of the game. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can come all the way down here. There's not a lot to find. I think there's a second town down here. Yes, over here we have Porre. Yeah, but it's good. I'm not going to dick around Porre. Again, we're wrapping up. I do want to call it here, where we're about done with this lovely look into. But now that I'm in this and we've gone 2.5 hours, I can go a half hour longer. We can do with one more like really iconic sequence here, and then we'll wrap it up. It'll be a great, you know, cliffhanger to end on, and you know, return to if someday I want to play Chrono Trigger in its entirety. Anyway, here we are in modern-day Guardia Forest. Thankfully, no enemies this time to deal with. Oh, no. Yeah. Alright, Amanitas, yes. Oh, we don't have Luca's specs anymore, so we don't know their health. But, okay. As you can see, these enemies were tuned in case we came here before our adventure in AD 600, so those Amanitas weren't a problem. Easy peasy. What was I looking? Oh yeah, I wanted to look at Marl's equipment. Her character portrait I've always found a little odd. I mean, it's not a cliche, overly pretty princess, so I appreciate that, of course, on that side. +2 accuracy, huh? Okay, I'll keep that on. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's a unique Toriyama design. This bird's not going to fight us with the bell. You don't want to boogie with us, bird. There we go. Oh, God. Scarabs, big bugs. I keep forgetting. You see it's happening to me. I keep forgetting to, like... Oh, ooh. When my turn comes up to make an attack, because, like, I can do that if the meter is full during a cutscene or, you know, an animation. I really gotta get my shiz together. What was the new tech that Chrono got, by the way? Wind Slash. It's a wind element move. Got it. Allure. Confuse an enemy. There's no new techs here coming for Chrono, huh? Okay. Okay. Ooh, I hit the walk button again. Thankfully, I found it this time. Let's check out Chrono's move while we're here. No reason why not. Ooh, they were in a line for a second there. Oh, that's not as cool as X-Strike, but that's pretty cool. A little ground run. Oh, I forgot to do it again. A little ground dasher move like that. You love it. You love it. I guess it's not ground dash because it's like a wind blast, but it looks like there's like a shockwave going along the ground, you know?
Such good music. I love it. Well, we're home. Here you can see that, yeah, like you can see it's not like medieval armor anymore. It's a little bit more modern, like, uniform. Yeah, very fun. Someone yells Princess Nadia.
Are you all right? Where on earth have you been? We'd heard you were abducted. We had soldiers combing the entire kingdom for you. You back there. You're the one, are you? Thought you'd kidnap the princess?
No! Chrono only...
Seize him! Seize the filthy terrorist! He deceived our princess and plotted to overthrow the crown!
No! No, you mustn't!
Come on, Marl. Do something. This is bad. I don't want to be a terrorist. Stop this right now! That's a fun sprite.
What are you fools doing?
But Her Highness the Princess said...
It doesn't matter what she said. Seize him!
Chrono! Can I just say, I love It's So Awesome. This is the first of the, like, little, like... Well, actually, it's not the first, because we had, like, the lean bell. We had the general vibes of going back in time. But it's just so funny that, like, we just dealt with the evil fake chancellor, you know, and we're like, thank God that's over. And then in modern times, another asshole chancellor shows up and again is a problem for us. Like just comes as a boomerang, the same problem. That's why this game is so fun, like these kinds of things. And then, you know, the chancellor talks about, we need to have the past chancellor talks about, you know, we need to have a proper system of, you know, legal system. And then we get shoved into a trial in the modern days. It's so clever. So funny.
I, your chancellor, shall serve as prosecutor.
I, Pierre, represent the defense.
Members of the court, I will now bring forth the defendant, Chrono, who is charged with the abduction of Princess Nadia.
So this trial was the extra thing I still wanted to do today, and because this is just super mega clever. So like, yeah. We'll just play through this and then we'll call it for today, yeah? Here I am. Hi, everybody.
What shall be his fate? To burn at the stake, perhaps? To fuel the tickler, or hang upside down?
Not the tickler!
Or shall we employ the guillotine? The choice is yours, good jurors. Now, let us begin.
We shall first hear the testimony of the defense.
Chrono is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. The question is, how could he be guilty of a crime that never occurred? The prosecution would have you believe that the defendant kidnapped the princess. However, the truth is quite to the contrary. Not only was their meeting a coincidence, but it was the princess herself who asked Chrono if she could join him. Is this true? Who was responsible for initiating contact?
I don't remember. Marl was, I think?
Are you so certain? Our witnesses say that you were the one who bumped into the princess.
Oof!
Oh no, it did kinda happen.
Ouch!
Having subdued the princess, the defendant then coerced her into visiting Luca's little sideshow. There were countless witnesses to this. Shortly thereafter, both the princess and the defendant vanished. If that is not criminal abduction, I don't know what is.
Oh, that looks bad on me.
Several other acts have also been brought to my attention that call the defendant's character into question. Objection! This cannot possibly have any relevance to the case.
Care to respond, Chancellor?
Chrono's character is at the very core of this case, Your Honor. This evidence will show that his testimony cannot be trusted. Very well, we have nothing to add. I would like to call a witness who can vouch for the defendant's good character.
Hey, I remember you.
That man brought me my kitty back. Thank you, mister.
So I couldn't help but do that because, I knew this trial was coming up and your actions have consequences, and I wanted to set up the really bad timeline, but I couldn't leave a girl and her cat, unhelped. So I did do that. I think if you don't get the cat, I think she called you out for being a mean guy for not helping find the cat, which is a little, come on now, but still, yeah.
And about that, the man before you is a fine, upstanding youth. He deserves to be honored, not put on trial.
Whew, looks like they're buying it. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Pierre. Jeez.
Have you ever stolen anything?
No, never.
Do not feign innocence. We have a witness.
Oh, no.
That's him! That's the thief who ate my lunch! Right off the table, too! My dear wife worked all morning to make that meal for me!
I did do that. Oh! Oh, no!
Stealing from a helpless, hard-working citizen who only wished to enjoy the fair. How could anyone sympathize with such a ruffian?
The real issue here is motive. Was there any motive for this good youth to kidnap Princess Nadia?
No, there was none. Pardon me, but I believe the motive was quite clear. Greed. Her fortune did tempt you, did it not, Chrono?
No, I didn't even know who she was, man.
Are you sure? You weren't in the least bit tempted?
No.
Good people, please remember that the defendant claims he had no interest whatsoever in the princess's wealth. Allow me to introduce our next witness.
Wait, no, wait a second. I saw it with my own eyes. Dear me, I'm so nervous. That man grabbed the pendant right after he bumped into the princess, before he even checked to see if she was okay. What? No, wait a second. That's not right. I was helping her. He tried to sell it to a merchant named Melchior. No, I was just trying to facilitate a trade. What?
Oh my, that pendant is... Dear me, I haven't the money to buy a thing like that. Keep it safe. That is a valuable trinket you carry.
Oh, is that all? I can go now? Goodbye, everyone.
Nothing more, Your Honor. The prosecution rests.
Oh, I screwed up. I did screw up one more. Okay, I really did. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I took too long and I ruined it. So, that scene where Marl is trying to buy the candy, if you repeatedly keep trying to run off there, like you saw me do once, eventually she says something like, stop, you're dragging me, or she says something that can be misinterpreted as really shady and you're trying to forcefully take her away against her will, and they drop that bomb against you here at this scene as well. So that's on me because I wanted to set up this conga line of failure because I thought it'd be funny, but I screwed that up. But no, this is kind of mind-blowing as well, that you're just all your actions come back in this way. and really see like the consequences of you dicking around and just clicking on everything, you know. And this is just this is among the most clever moments of Chrono Trigger. I'm not going to say that the game goes downhill from here, because this is still a fantastic game, and particularly all the stuff you get to do towards the end is like, wow. But, yeah, you know, I don't remember anything quite as super clever as this one comes up later on, so, you know, very cool.
Members of the jury, it is time for a verdict. If you believe the defendant guilty, stand to the left. Innocent, to the right. Guilty.
Ugh!
Guilty.
Have I mentioned that they don't work on unanimous decision rules in Guardia?
Not guilty.
Oh, okay. Thank you, man.
Guilty.
Oh, they're cheering in the crowd. There's definitely a sixth guy coming, right?
Not guilty.
Ooh, hold on.
Guilt.
Oh, there was a sixth guy, but it actually was not what I wanted. Hey! Ah!
Order in the court! A verdict has been reached. The defendant has been found guilty as charged. He is to be placed in solitary confinement for a period of 3 days, after which he will be executed for his crime.
But I didn't do it! I didn't do nothing!
Take him away!
So if anyone is curious, if you'd managed to do everything right in the Millennial Fair, like if you know about this and you'd like avoid all the mistakes, you will get a not guilty verdict and you will technically be let free, but the Chancellor will be like, put him in like confinement, temporary confinement as we sort this out, something like that. And then it turns out that like then he switches it to an execution during the time, because he is in fact a complete dingus. A dipwad. So, honestly, the scene is actually just that it doesn't matter what you do. Like, it's not actually ultimately that clever, this scene, in that sense. But it is really fun to see, like, your actions have consequences, like, actually come back in this scene, like, in that way. Like, this is still really fun, even if it turns out ultimately it doesn't matter. Like, in that sense, what you do, you know? It's fine. This is such, and you know, this courtroom looks beautiful. This is all really clever. I just love this.
Stop! Princess Nadia!
Uh-oh. That's quite enough, young lady.
But, Father...
All I asked was for you to remain at the castle and behave like a princess. What's done is done. Even royalty must obey the laws of the land. Leave the rest up to the Chancellor and forget about your little escapade in town. We are through here.
No! Chrono!
Justice has been served.
Oh my god, this castle, look how cool it is. This shot here. Actual camera work in a top-down RPG like this? Come on now.
This man is a seditionist who meant to overthrow our kingdom.
Oh yeah, I think this is where it happens, like... Yeah, like he just starts talking this insane stuff even if you manage to get the not guilty verdict and you realize, oh god, I'm screwed. Regardless, you know.
He has been found guilty by trial. I trust him to your care.
So, this is the monster who abducted the princess.
His execution is 3 days hence. See that he is still here to attend it.
Yes, sir. Guards! Take the prisoner away.
Well, it's not a turn-based RPG if you don't get imprisoned at some point, so here we are. Oh, my head. Well, here we are. Look at the lighting on the environments. The dark cave, the dark blue in the dimly lit cell contrasted with the, like, warm orange glow from the torches and the light outside. That's beautiful. You can't hate that, right? Yeah. But now our time is finally at an end, everybody. I have to call it here. Like, this was my feature that I wanted to do for Chrono Trigger, because I think all the cool stuff you saw today, if you have those folks watching who haven't played Chrono Trigger before, I think you probably got a taste for like why this game is exceptional. Like, just so much neat stuff going on here, design-wise, gameplay-wise, story is even cute. I mean, it's a simple story, but it's so cute and fun, and like, it actually does gain depth as you go on. Like, it gets crazier and crazier. Like, the AD 600 stuff was really only just like a prequel to like what's going on in this world. Like, the main story of what we're trying to do doesn't even really come through here all that much. But also, and again, just another word, about Akira Toriyama here at the end. Come on now. It was lovely seeing his work here. It's realized as this beautiful sprite game. I think this really showcased, again, I mentioned that Toriyama has so much like kind of repeating design motifs in his work. I think this game really shows just how much he can stretch with all the weird little monster designs and all the different character designs that show up, all the like weird like NPCs in this. Like it's wonderful. So yeah, thanks for all the work that you did, Mr. Toriyama. Oh, I didn't even talk anything about Dragon Ball even. I didn't even... Because I will admit that I dropped out of Dragon Ball after my childhood, really. Like, I only really keep up with it a little bit, but there's a lot of, like, folks I follow on YouTube who are big on Dragon Ball, so I kind of know what's happened over the years, and, like, I am pretty hyped, like, whenever, like, cool Dragon Ball stuff comes out, because I love seeing Dragon Ball fans being into it. But I will tell you, I was a big Dragon Ball fan when it was first airing on Toonami in the 90s on Cartoon Network. Like, that's when it came on. Like, it was just like the, Dragon Ball Z, from up to the Namek saga was in the 90s was when I was watching it. I think it wasn't my first exposure to like more serious work in animation. I had watched, Batman the Animated Series. I had watched The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest. Whatever else was on Toonami. I watched that stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, this is like for like big kids. I was a pretty small kid back then, so I framed things in stuff for kids and for big kids. And I was like, oh, this is intense. This is for like big kids. But I think Dragon Ball Z was probably my first exposure to like really serialized storytelling, because like they were all like episodes a week mainly on Johnny Quest or Batman. They might have like 2-parter episodes, but Dragon Ball was an ongoing storyline that like picked up on every episode, and like I really ate that up in that sense. I think, I don't know. Also, Pokemon was around that time, the same time. Now, obviously, everyone was into Pokemon in the 90s at that point. But that also, Pokemon, even though it's got an overarching plot, it's also very like episode of the week. So I think Dragon Ball was different in that sense, and it was pretty gripping. Even back then, I realized what Dragon Ball Z is infamous for, which is that the plot moves slow as molasses. Like, because Dragon Ball Z, the anime, was famous for having to take it really slow so that Toriyama could make his manga, and like they'd have to like stall for time so that the new manga issues would come out and they could like figure out what to do next, which meant that there was a lot of standing around and talking and not a lot of progress. Like fights would go on for several episodes. I kind of did understand that already as a kid, but I didn't care. Like, I still like really watched it with rapt interest. Like, the whole thing that like it was like serialized was really fascinating. There was a different vibe from the shows that I had watched up until then, and I really was like, wow, this is what's going to happen. Because I was watching up to the Namek saga. I think I started watching when the Namek Saga was. Then for some reason they started airing from the beginning again, and that was good because I was like, well, I don't know how we got here, and I want to see. And like I was like, oh my god, all this stuff with the Saiyans showing up is insane, and like Vegeta and Nappa are gonna be even stronger than this Raditz guy who was this tough to beat. Oh my goodness. I was like really, really like excited as a kid for where it went. And like, you know, also like characters dying for real was like, wow, okay. Even though, of course, death is very cheap in Dragon Ball, so then they all had their adventures in the afterlife. But I was like, man, stakes are real in this. That Nappa guy just annihilated these people. And what the heck are they going to do about Vegeta, even if they somehow manage to squeak out the win against Nappa? And then that all came back later in the Namek Saga when you got to the Ginyu Force part. I was going to say Ginyu Force, that's not right. The Ginyu Force part, because, you know, that was like right around my last years living in America when the Ginyu Force stuff was airing. And I hadn't caught on to the famously general, loop, the story loop of Dragon Ball, which is there's a group of new super tough bad guys, and Goku is unavailable for some reason, so the other heroes have to like fight to stall time that Goku can show up, and they're having so much trouble with the like mid-tier guys, and then Goku finally shows up and beat the mid-tier guys, and then the ultimate bad guy is still too much of a problem, and like Goku unlocks some kind of new power-up to be able to finally defeat that guy. You know, that's, if I'm going to be super reductive, that's kind of how Dragon Ball goes. But I wasn't like keyed into that, so I was watching the Ginyu Force part, and you know, the first guy is Goldo, is the froggy time slowing guy. You know, Vegeta beats him fairly okay, but then the caveman looking dude Recoome shows up, and I was like in disbelief because I was like, how is there a guy this tough that Vegeta cannot beat? Like, they were throwing everything at him, Vegeta, and I think Krillin and Gohan help some amount. And Recoome just tanks everything. Like, he definitely gets blown up and scuffed. He like keeps like losing his armor. And like they are putting damage on him, but like he just is not going down, and like he is like murdering, well, not literally, but like he is just super mopping the floor with Vegeta, and it was hard for my child brain to comprehend. Like, wow, this bad guy is not dying in a single episode. This is insane. And how can they win when he's so powerful? So it's amazing. The episode where Goku finally arrives on Namek, like those few episodes happened just a little bit before I had to leave America. And, you know, Dragon Ball didn't air in Finland at the time, so I wouldn't have known what happened. So I managed to see Goku show up and defeat Recoome, and I was so grateful, like, oh, thank goodness, wow. Okay, whew. Like, okay, so they got out of that pickle. I don't know what I would have done as a kid if I would have been left with just the episodes where Recoome is just wiping the floor with Vegeta. Like, it would have been probably like really bothered me as a kid. But yeah, I left America and I didn't watch Dragon Ball for a long time after that. I just got to see Goku beat Recoome, and I think the couple other guys. I never saw the Captain Ginyu fight with the whole body swapping, and I did miss out on the whole Super Saiyan thing with Frieza. So I was left with that, because they hype up that Frieza is the most powerful guy. He's so much more powerful than even the Ginyu Force guy. So I was left with that, like, wow, how will Goku beat Frieza? I don't know. But I think I had some sense of like, well, he managed to beat Recoome. Maybe they'll get something, you know. Maybe something will work out. And of course it does work out. So, but yeah, the Super Saiyan stuff, then that I wasn't watching it anymore. I could only learn about it by hanging out online and seeing people talk about Dragon Ball. And then I saw some merch sometimes would show up, and I'm like, oh, there's like yellow-haired Saiyans. Like, okay. But yeah, I like didn't. Yeah, that's my contact with Dragon Ball. I'm glad I got to talk about it here because I again, as I mentioned, I'm not super into that anymore. It's charming. I really do like Dragon Ball. I don't want to come off as a hater. No. It's charming, and I really love hearing people who love Dragon Ball go on about it. And like I watched like a few episodes of Super every once in a while, especially when the whole what's the guy's name? The super tough guy, Jiren. Yeah, like that hype was big enough that I was like, okay, I got to see this Jiren dude and the fights, and they were cool. I got into that mindset. It was really fun. But I dropped off for so long, and I like the whole rest of Dragon Ball Z. I only learned like secondhand. Everything with Cell and Boo, like just I completely missed that, you know. But like, yeah, I do have fond memories of the series from when I was a kid. Like, it was kind of enlightening in a way, and I totally understand why it's so endearing. And you know, Toriyama's work is incredibly central to that. He's got such a unique kind of wacky vibe to his work, and like such an interesting outlook. And you know, there's some interesting themes going on in Dragon Ball when you dig into it, you know, about Goku's motivation and everything. So that, yeah, it is super sad. He was not super old when he passed away either, so it is so sad that we lost him when we did. Like, I'm sure he could have still come up with something really fun and engaging for fans of modern shonen, you know, to bite into. Like, I'm sure he could have still influenced Japanese media so much. So it really sucks that we lost him. But there's games like Chrono Trigger. There's so much Dragon Ball content, and Dragon Ball will go on. You know, his mark is going to be there indelibly because it's so part of his look that he invented is so part of that. So we'll always get to enjoy that. So he is a baller in that sense. Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's all. I'm going to call it for here. Again, if you enjoyed my playthrough so far of Chrono Trigger, I would love some feedback if you'd like to see me play the entirety. I'm going to make a shameful admission right here. I never did beat Chrono Trigger myself. I called it off around the time that the final dungeon, quote-unquote final dungeon, the thing you can treat as the final dungeon opens up, as well as all the like optional side stuff. At that point, it got a little bit too tough for me, so I had to just like back off, embarrassingly. I have watched like playthroughs of it, and I know that I'm a less shitty player of video games nowadays, so I'm fairly confident I could beat this game if I now put my mind into it. So I'm just saying that like the last half of the game would be not blind, but a little bit of me fumbling with stuff I haven't done before. But not last half, the last 10% of the game, last quarter at most, if you count all the side missions. I don't know. But yeah, I think this game's super good, as I've mentioned, so I would love to play it again. Yeah. So let me know. Absolutely. The Trails game's going to be eating up my giant RPG slot, so I have been thinking that I might just play 2 RPGs on the channel at the same time, in which case one of them might be Chrono Trigger then. So please let me know if like this might be something you folks at home would like to see. But yeah, have a really good 2025, and I will catch you all next year then with more delightful shenanigans with all these things. So have a good one, everybody. Okay, if you stuck around this long, you are one of the people who has played Chrono Trigger. I just wanted to say a couple more spoilery things, like spoiler-free talk here. I have a few impressions still. I want to mention here that I couldn't talk in this playthrough because I wanted to like keep it, again, as spoiler-free as I possibly can for anybody, in case I play a full playthrough. But let me just say a couple more thoughts here real quickly. I gotta go back to Frog and him being my favorite character. So, okay, seriously, if you don't want spoilers, get the heck out now. If you are one of the people who hasn't played, get out now. Please. Okay. So yeah, Frog. Like I said, that I don't know if he was, if this was all that Frog was in the game, I don't know if he'd be my favorite character. I'd just be like, what a cool random guy showed up for a bit here. But I have to say, the wash of relief I got when you go back to AD 600 and you find Frog again, even though you don't get him in the party at that point right away, but just like see him again, I was just, oh, thank goodness. So I have to give, that's why I love Chrono Trigger, is that feeling that it managed to elicit by giving this super cool character that just kind of then walks off the screen and you're left with this sense of longing. And I didn't know, because it was my first time playing Chrono Trigger, I didn't know for sure that we were going back to AD 600. thought that maybe you just jump to different times all the time and you don't go back there. So you get to go back to AD 600. And I'm like, oh man, thank goodness. And then you find Frog again. That was a real sense of relief and happiness to see like an old friend, like, even if it's just a video game character. I was just, oh my goodness, I was so happy. So that's why this is so incredible and why Frog is so incredible, that the game actually got those kinds of emotions out of me. And of course, then when he joins your party and he does the shit and like the plot with Magus really kicks in. I don't know. Come on, guys. Like I said it. If someone else is your favorite character in Chrono Trigger, I understand. Everyone in this game is fantastic, but I can't get over how cool Frog is in every possible way. So, story, design, his gameplay, like his theme song. Come on, it's just incredible. I will also say those final quests are so fun in this game. Excuse me. Those final quests are so fun in this game because, all RPGs want to do that thing where you go back to the thing from the start of the game to, like, see how far you've come from the beginning. I think none of them do it as well as Chrono Trigger because almost all of those side quests are going back to something you were doing at the start of the game, or like the first half of the game, returning to a plot point that was left unresolved in the first half of the game, and you're just like going through it again. And the trial is so fun. I mentioned that it's so funny that after you deal with an evil chancellor in the modern day, another evil chancellor shows up. Well, it crosses over from funny to absolutely awesome. The fact that one of the side quests is dealing with the evil chancellor. You get to go back to that trial courtroom again, use that room, and the evil chancellor turns out to be Yakra's great grandchild, and like you get like that comes back all, and it's so funny. That it's funny but awesome. Yeah, Chrono Trigger is an incredible experience. I mean, you have to have a stomach for these old type RPGs, of course, but like if you are like me, you love this shit, and this is a prime example of how good these things can be. So I really hope I get feedback being like, please play Chrono Trigger, because I have a bunch of games I'd like to play, and I think I will have to prioritize them over Chrono Trigger, because there's a couple that recent like classics that I've yet to experience, and I'd like to play those blind for you folks. Not RPGs, but like classic otherwise. Like a classic horror game has come, a modern classic a couple of years ago. I would like to play, and some other stuff. So I'll see. But Chrono Trigger is definitely something that has been on my brain as something to play, So, yeah. But okay, you folks, I don't have anything more to say either. So you folks also who have played Chrono Trigger before and wanted to hear some of my spoiler musings here, I hope you guys also have a lovely 2025, and I hope you tune into whatever it is I'm going to play. If not Chrono Trigger, something fun. I will strive to make fun video game content here on the channel, as I am always want to do. But it's been great. Have a lovely new year, you folks. Be good to each other. Be kind. Be awesome. Bye-bye.